Hello and welcome to UniversiD&D.
Oh yeah.
My name is Blake Croft and I will be your dungeon master for the evening. And it is my pleasure to welcome the players.
I'm Santiago Sepulveda.
Kylie Brewer.
Alex Moore.
Katie Muir.
Jay Gonzalez.
Angie.
Angie, welcome back to episode 13.
Yeah.
Woo!
The lucky episode.
You
We're in the
know.
teens
Nothing
now.
bad's gonna
you
happen.
When Katie dies.
No,
When
stop.
Katie loses her
Hey,
life.
no spoilers. Some people haven't
What
seen the
happens to
episode yet.
Katie?
Someone haven't.
I love how you used my name and not my characters.
Katie will
Well, when you
die.
die in the campaign, you
kill
die
you.
in real life.
If you
People's on a Glock.
may have noticed, these aren't really in the frame, but we have brand new studio lights
Yes.
that are really amazing. And as we said last episode, we have some new decor on the walls with hopefully more to come. So thank you to our patrons for that. So if you would like to see our setup improve even more, then you can go support us on Patreon. We would love for you to do that. But if nothing else, drop a like on the video. Let us know how much you like it down in the comments. Consider subscribing and join our Discord. The link to all that, the Patreon and the Discord, should be in the bio. Great. In the description, right. Does anyone have anything else? Perfect. Then let's roll the intro.
In a world where a bunch of kids play D&D, they also try to balance university. So let us introduce ourselves formally, and welcome to a brand new land of normalcy. Yeah.
Some initiative, they know the definition of getting a crit in position and behind the villain. In other words, flanking the mimic to get a second attack. It's smooth and fast, prepping to cast a fireball. Hit them all with a third level blast, I know. Hope it's overcast to see destructive wrath. From a holy man, but he ain't the only man. To strike gold, he got a brutal barbarian. Every turn, the dragon lands another blow. Spitting flames like a fighter with a blessed bow. Shards of ice into the fire with no doubt. Ghostly form behind your back, sneak attack finds out.
It's UniversiD&D. We're here to work and play and earn our bachelor's degree. Yeah. Now everybody sing it with me, 'cause it starts right now. Count it 1, 2, 3.
And welcome back to UniversiD&D. Last we left off, we're gonna have Sage try to recap the last few sections. Sage, to start us out, can you point to where you think our adventurers are on this map?
Hold on. Do I need to-
Yeah, you guys
Okay.
gotta do it.
It's over here. Right?
Okay.
Okay.
Nice.
You started in Opaz.
Okay.
Sure.
Yeah.
And you went through the Nymphwood
Great.
Forest.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And right now, you went to Luxton.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
You left Luxton
Yep.
and went to Honey
Oh
Hell.
my God,
Okay.
Sage.
And now
This is
we're
impressive.
where?
Where are we now?
Where are we
Yeah.
now?
Where are we now? Yeah.
You started going left,
Yeah.
right.
Okay.
Which one? Pick one.
Use
Yeah.
your-
The Tarbush Canopy.
But what city are they in right now?
Where's what?
What city are they in right this second?
Um,
You're close.
Petalgar.
Nice! Okay.
Yeah.
That wasn't even close. They never went north. They're in. They went
North
down to
Gresham.
Inkbury,
Yeah.
and now they're in south and North Gresham. Right now they're in North Gresham. You were completely wrong, but it's okay.
Yeah, I heard Honey, and I assumed you guys made it up to Honey Hell.
True.
Oh,
Yeah.
with the bee
It's a
lady.
very pretty
Yeah, the
name.
bee.
No,
Oh, the
job.
bee- the
She actually
bee
runs the
lady.
town.
Yeah. It's the mayor.
All right, it's okay, Sage.
The mayoress. You know.
That was a good try.
Quite epic.
Last we left off, our adventurers had gone to South Gresham, where they had begun to celebrate the Star Tides. They played a few activities and games there before getting into a little bit of trouble with a tarot card reader. And then
I have no idea what happened.
leaving and heading to North Gresham, where the Star Tides Festival was still raging strong as ever. You had obviously been sent on a mission to find Earl Radulf Harkinson, who had disappeared under, as you had come to find out, very mysterious circumstances that not many people knew about, and seemed to be a lot of confusion there. You went to the Great Hall, you met Baroness, I don't want to say it wrong, I say it wrong every time. I believe it's Tarendel. And you had spoke with Edwin Taft, her right-hand man. And there had been a bit of an investigation going on. Oh, you had also checked out your astrology signs as well at the Southern Quill Observatory.
Which he had planned, by the way.
Dang, that's crazy. I did have a plan. Part of the, if you don't have an astrology system, what are you doing?
Yeah, what are you doing?
What are you doing? Does the Forgotten Realms have an astrology system? I actually don't know the answer to that. Great. And you had begun to investigate certain things. Some people had said that the Earl disappeared in the lobby, and Damien and I believe Alice had snuck back into the Great Hall and met with this red-haired girl, looked no older than really you all, and she had supposedly seen the Earl in the lobby that day when he disappeared, and had seen him disintegrate, basically, right before her eyes. And you all had gone outside and seen Edwin Taft actually putting up a poster on a corkboard right next to the thing that advertised the Clash of Champions. Oh, and you had enrolled into the Clash of Champions for that night.
Signed up to fight a Hydra.
Right. But next to that poster, put up a missing poster of Earl Radulf Harkinson, and you had seen that it was a painting, and in it, he appeared to be human with pink-tinted skin. And that is where we pick up.
We gotta look at Kesha.
It's about midday.
It's a bit racist.
It's about...
Yeah, wait a minute.
Yeah, whoa.
No, it's like... Okay, so we have our answer, maybe. They're going after the pink people, the Pinkertons.
Do we know that... Did we ever meet Melusina Moonflower?
I don't think...
We don't know that she's
Oh, wait, never mind. Oh, yeah, I did.
I didn't.
Yeah, no, the three of you did not.
Why is this important exactly?
Yeah, I don't really see a
The fact that
connection here.
He's pink.
Do you want to explain?
Well,
Damien?
yeah. Well, Alice and I met Melusina Moonflower, who was back in Inkbury, and she was an elf, but her skin looked like mine, and we went back to see her before we left Inkbury, and it seemed like she had disappeared from thin air. And now this person also seems to have just... I have a question for the DM.
Yep.
Did I kind of recognize the age of Miss Moonflower and...
No, she was completely wrapped head to toe, and a piece of cloth had come down and revealing her ear, but it was unclear to see her entire face.
Alrighty.
But I guess a question for you, Kasha.
But Radulf Harkinson, I would say he's not like super super old, but he's like probably like middle aged, maybe a little older.
Okay.
Are you pink because of, being a tiefling, or is this something separate?
I always thought that's what that was. I don't know my parents. I just assumed that I looked like they did.
Oh, you never met your parents.
Maybe that's not the biggest thing we should be focusing on right now. Am I just...
I agree.
Okay. So...
We need to be on our guard.
Edwin Taft turns
double.
around. Oh, hello. I didn't see you all there. We were just starting a little investigation around the town, just in case anyone had any more information, maybe helping you all out with what you're
How
doing.
are you now starting?
Yeah, you decided to wait 5 days?
We thought more information would arise by now, but we're getting desperate.
Isn't that a point of an investigation?
We were trying not to alert the public of all of this happening, but unfortunately, these situations have gotten a little more dire.
Can I ask a question?
Yes. Cut off his head.
Decapitate this dude.
Everyone's like,
Alright.
The Earl, his complexion is awfully similar to mine, and I find that it's a pretty rare situation. What
Yes, I suppose so.
do you know what caused that?
What caused his pink complexion.
I mean, did his parents look like that, or?
I never really came up in conversation.
Makes sense.
It's a little awkward to ask someone.
I guess that's true.
Do you think that might have something to do with it?
We're not sure.
Is it possible we could access some archives of some sort pertaining to the history of the Southstead?
What exactly kind of information are you looking for?
Possibly the Earl's heritage.
We wouldn't really have that kind of information in North Gresham, but maybe in Inkberry. I'm not all too sure.
The Earl, normal guy, right? No.
Are you asking me or Edmund?
Tough. Normal guy, right? Not anything traumatic offense or anything like that, right?
Not that I'm aware of, no.
If anyone else has any questions.
You do. Roll persuasion.
Persuasion. Oh, I'm good at that. Just, okay.
I believe in you.
1.
Nope.
Say 4 charisma. What does that say?
8. I rolled a natural 2.
Natural 2. Yeah. No, he says not that I'm aware of.
Okay. Well, what should we do?
This is not good.
We thank you for your help, Mr. Taft.
Right.
Bye now.
Yeah. Right. And he goes back up to kind of tacking in the poster.
We should start. I'm gonna start kind of gesturing away.
You said it. You mentioned you just missed that moonflower person, right? Do you recall seeing anything on the floor where she would normally sit?
Do I?
What are you asking about?
Like, was
She
there
has
dust?
If there was dust.
There wasn't dust for this guy, really. You're talking about the little dust that you detect with detect magic. I mean, it was not visible.
It looked like she had been writing a letter, and the ink was still wet, but she was nowhere. There was no sign of struggle. There was no sign of anything. Like, she had just disappeared mid-sentence, you know?
Now, tell me straight. Did you know your parents? At all?
At all.
Really? Because you told me a lot about your dad.
Those are my human... They found me
Oh, that makes more sense.
in the Nymphwood Forest.
In the Nymphwood.
Were you left with anything? I have a little compass that tells me to find my north, and the wand I used to cast spells.
Do you think there might be anything up north?
They left you there.
I've always wanted to go see.
I'm
But
from up north. Have I ever seen anybody who looks like her?
Are you asking if you've met her parents?
No. Just like, is there anything from up north that comes to mind that might pertain to this situation in any way?
I would say in real life, you know when you go to a school and it's a long shot to be like, oh, do you know this person who goes to that school? You're asking on a continent. I live on this continent.
But just like in my time
know
up north,
everyone?
have I ever
No,
seen anyone?
I would
that
say
is-
no.
All right.
Is it really uncommon for people to be pink?
It is definitely very uncommon, yeah.
Okay.
Like in your traveling, I guess roll nature, or just roll a straight d20 for me. Just roll a straight d20.
Yeah. 10.
Wow.
No, I would say you've not seen.
Exactly, yeah.
You're pretty
People?
young. They're pretty
Like-
rare. They
On a different continent, though.
Ooh.
on a different continent. Roll nature for me.
What's the continent you're from called, Guy?
Grinhaven.
That is correct. Yeah, Grinhaven.
See?
Grinhaven. He reads books.
I read books. Gosh darn it. 12.
You've never seen someone who looks like Kasha.
That's so interesting. Okay.
Perhaps on the dock. No, I won't.
Perhaps on a dock.
Well, I would say collectively, other than the people you've met, you've maybe seen one or two. It's very rare.
Okay.
I thought it was just... I mean, tieflings can be lots of colors. I've always been told that, and now we've seen tieflings of lots of colors, so I just thought that maybe that was a thing. but I guess it isn't.
She looks different from the normal Tiffany.
Or as far as color goes.
There's no pink Tiffany.
Not that you've seen.
Okay, well, we should probably talk about the elephant in the room. If someone's going around disintegrating people with pink skin, eventually they're going to come for Kasha.
And
by extension.
also,
Well,
I guess the question arises, why is they doing it?
Right, well, we have no
Is there
idea how to
something-
find
Something
this person.
Yeah.
remarkably special
yeah, Kasha,
about Kasha?
I'd say don't eat or drink anything that
That's
we didn't
The rest
detect
of your
magic
life.
first.
That anyone else makes.
Yeah. Because my bet is on it being a type of poison right now, seeing as it seems to take a while to take hold.
maybe.
Did
Okay,
not-
Malik.
Do you think maybe she possibly could have already had it?
Let us
Let's not say that.
Let us not
Sorry, I didn't
dwell
mean
on
to.
that.
So, how does the timeline line up? Like, did the Earl disappear before they saw Moonflower disappear?
One day before the Star Tides, you all were still in Inkberry at that time. You don't know when Moonflower disappeared.
But we assume
Well, it said the ink was
we
still
would
wet,
assume
yeah,
it
right?
was.
It
It
was
was still wet.
So what day was that?
I believe it was this. It should be the same day.
Oh.
Hmm.
And it took you 2 days to get to South Gresham. 2.5, maybe.
Hmm.
I think it was 2 nights.
What time is it of day? Right?
It's like early afternoon.
Okay.
any ideas? I still think it's high priest trying to do something he shouldn't do. I'm not that sure anymore.
I don't know.
Hey, the main religion on this continent. I guess Blitz would know this more, so I'm gonna ask him. I'm not too knowledgeable about the religion around the Sparks, but did they ever persecute anyone or a specific group? Do you know?
Yes, all I know is that
In the past,
Roll religion.
19.
Okay. So the religion differs from region to region. Okay, so the official region of the Zeronian Empire, which is the empire that governs Everidge, is the divine duality, which is the eight gods that are currently in power. But region to region, it differs. The religion that they mostly practice there, and it also differs how accepting they are of other religions. In the Southstead, would you roll religion?
19.
19. In the Southstead, they do worship the divine duality, but some other people worship some of the old gods, specifically Mieliki is.
What about the Eastern Shores?
The Eastern Shores has no official religion.
Okay.
It is like pretty much every person for themselves. Many different cities and places worship different things. But in the Southstead, they are accepting of other practices. But the official religion is the divine duality.
So to answer his question about any, would I know that? Any
Persecution?
specific persecution?
and I'm not
Probably-
asking about big events.
Probably not legally. Maybe some backdoorsy type stuff, but not they wouldn't publicize something like that.
Right.
Okay. In small scale enough, it doesn't need to be public. Okay.
I communicate that I'm not really sure.
It was a weird question.
Well, in terms of the investigation, I'm pretty sure that we've found our answer.
But have we really?
Well, we know what happened to the Earl.
We just don't know
Just
who
don't know
did it.
who, what, why.
There's
Well,
still
how?
a lot of
It'd be hard to prove
unanswered
our
questions.
ideas coming back on no proof.
Actually, I think we solved
I
it,
know.
guys.
Actually, I think we cracked the case.
Well, we know what happened to him.
I think
is
we're
what I'm
done.
saying.
No, yeah.
So we're gonna go get our
He's
1,000
dead.
gold.
You check if
Yeah.
we insert a report. Yeah.
It's the same day, right?
You all see, like, as you're discussing amongst yourselves, Edwin Taft walk back into the Great Hall. Where are you, like, at this point as far as, like, in the city?
We're all just like, right. I think we're pretty close to the notice board, right?
Yeah.
Normal people talking to each other.
Did we tell them last session about the competition that we signed them up for?
Yeah.
Mm.
Okay, just making sure. Didn't know if we did or not.
So guys, we're gonna fight.
So we're gonna fight.
But maybe we could use a good fight to clear our mind.
Should we stay here? Is that a good idea?
I mean, 250 gold. It's no small.
Considering probably
Well-
we're gonna get paid from the high priest.
Exactly.
I'd love to do it. I'm just worried about Cash's life.
That is a good point.
Kasha, do you feel comfortable being here
Sure.
in South North Gresham?
Well, it doesn't matter. I mean, Southstead in general, I think.
What I'm saying is we could probably just
Moonflower died
leave.
in Inkberry.
She did.
We could probably run away if this is a local problem. That's what I'm saying.
The best strategy, running away.
I should need to come up with some names for my parents. That'd be probably good.
That's
Um,
awkward.
as you say that, though,
Good
probably,
RP.
I didn't join this little merry band of adventurers to run away from stuff.
I agree with Malik. Honestly.
True, but
I
we
don't
have
think she
no
should
way of finding.
But this is a huge problem, Damien.
Yeah.
Should we
At
not?
some point,
I mean, more
we
innocent pink people could die.
I know.
Yeah.
All I'm saying is, how the hell are we gonna find?
Pink
Wait,
pole.
this hell exist? How in the 9 hells are we gonna find this person?
Good RP.
They're
Good
good.
RP.
We don't need
That's
to
an
find.
inspiration
Jacob, I
point,
guess. Here you go.
Yeah. Jacob, we don't need to. No, Damien, we don't need to find them. We have a pink tiefling right here. With
But
us.
we have no idea if whoever's doing this even has to be close to the target. If they killed 2 people in the same day, days apart.
Again, my guess is still poison. Makes complete sense. But if you think it's something else,
Do you know if there's anybody around in the city that might know? Is there a mage?
is there a mage?
You know nothing about this. You've
You know
never been.
everything about any
Do we
mage.
know
Any
any?
mage.
Where is Taft?
He left.
He's
He
walking.
left.
He straight bounced.
He's
When-
just walking away. Let's.
He
Is
did.
he? Is he still around, or is he completely gone?
I mean, he's in the Great Hall.
I'll go back in there.
I feel like I've been in the Grey Hall for fucking like days. I'm just so tired of that place.
like, where are the greatest mages on the continent? Do I know this?
No, you just got here.
Probably
We
not.
could
I
use.
would research.
Oh, Kasha, please. I'm just putting things on the table. Don't hate me. But
think I
Use
know what
Cash
you're
as
about
a
to
bait.
say.
could you use
Yeah.
you as bait?
Yeah.
Well,
and we get
if we
whoever's
could-
doing this.
And I promise you that I wouldn't intentionally let anything happen.
Yeah. There's a chance you'll die, but it's a low chance.
Whoa.
Good.
I
Good.
feel like it's not low.
Malik, is that just how you don't frame something for it?
I mean, we're 2 for 3 right now. I mean, we don't even know what I'm bait for. I could be bait just walking around anyway.
I feel like we need more information if we want to execute a plan like that.
I agree.
And then worst comes to worst,
Good point.
then we can leave and we can go north. We can go to Shelburne. That's norther than here.
If I'm being honest, that is a bit lower on my priorities. Right.
But this is the life of Kesha we're talking about.
How does
I
it-
know. I'm saying we should probably figure that out before I go
Do we
Say
know?
hi to your
traveling to my,
parents.
But that
my
could be
parents.
that could be the how we solve our problem.
True,
is if
but
we
there's
just
no
leave.
guarantee that whoever or whatever's doing this will just follow us.
There's also no guarantee they're not already there.
Yeah, we don't really
Let's
know
know.
how big this is.
Would you? Do you know if there's any kind of magical person in Shelburne? Has this question already been
I
asked?
think
I did.
I think we did ask
We did
this.
ask
I said
There's not.
I
Well,
said
I guess
probably.
whoever would
There's
know.
gotta be like a mage city or somewhere. Or something.
Okay.
Mage City.
Like, you
Who?
spell it?
Spellwick?
where-
Wait, really? Is there Spellwick?
Yes.
Wait, how would I know this?
Great. Okay. Go ahead and Guy, roll history and
It's Traveler's Guide to
far
what?
Far Traveler's Guide to Everidge.
Which is? The whole
The whole continent.
Are we books?
Well, don't say it.
Oh, okay.
It never works.
I said real history.
Do I read books?
Natural 20.
Oh
No way.
Jesus.
I read all the
so
books.
I don't.
I read a book.
You read this thing end to end. The Western Envelopment, which is on the map, the capital is Ristakai, and so it's that little like outshoot to the west, really up through everything up to the north to like the Smoggy Weld and all that. So that's the Western Envelopment. That is actually where Enya said he was going because they were more accepting of necromancy. So that is, as it mentions in the book, definitely a more magic heavy region. And so they would probably have something to that effect. That is where like a lot of the top mages and stuff kind of go. And
I really want to go there.
the Fulcrum, which is where the capital Solaris is, as well as Richten, kind of to the northeast, has some more like official, like that's where the basically the main government, like the Empress and stuff, are set up, and so they kind of have more. Almost like some of the guards are magical and things like that, so it probably wouldn't be a far reach to assume they had mages and things like that there. Those would be the two most magical places. The Red Dunes is kind of like just like unexplored, like uncharted territory for the most part.
Dune mages.
And Alawala has its fair share, but mostly local stuff, and the Lunar Isles is kind of like in between. So the Western Envelopment's your best bet, and the Fulcrum might have some as well.
I say all of this.
Yeah. The Southstead is not really known for its
I just
magic.
started lecturing about where the mages are in the colony.
The Southstead's actually
Thanks, man.
the Southstead's actually more commonly known for like trade and its economy.
So,
A little bit of
Should we
regional
field
lore
trip?
for you there.
Why would the High Priest, if he was trying to keep this under wraps, why would he send us to investigate?
That's what
Why would
I
he
was
send-
saying.
I think
I don't know.
So that's just why, out of character, I feel like the High Priest and all this might be a red herring.
Yeah, I don't think it's that.
but, well, my answer to that question would just be, well, he didn't think we'd get anything from the corpse, right? Like, we'd just be looking at nothing. How would we find this guy if I didn't roll a 22 on their con?
Yeah, but it would have been better if he had never sent us, because no one would know anything.
But what if the people on the city are dying and we see one of them just disappear? Then we're like, oh,
Or what if he what if this is all to do with Kesha? He wanted her to be here in North Gresham.
Ooh.
well,
I
be
don't
fair.
know.
I don't know.
I think we're maybe reading a little too into it.
Probably.
Yeah,
Just because we're freaked out, which
We
is
don't have nearly enough information to say anything.
of course. But I don't want us to scare ourselves.
Yep.
By making up these terrifying like ideas.
Right.
If that makes sense. I just don't know what to do next. Like what the next step would be to figuring this out.
Do you think the Earl saw it coming? If he was acting strange when he met with the Baroness?
Well, why would he be discussing something like...
Maybe that's not what they were discussing. I don't know.
If that is true? If he knew his life was in danger, I don't think he would be discussing guards for a festival. I don't know.
I think that the answer lies with the Baroness. If we find out what really happened between them.
I agree.
She probably knew.
Well, I have been talking to my god a little bit, and I think that I have a spell that would help with that, but I don't have it prepared. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, the negotiation is still going on. I gotta get him to give him the magic.
I thought you had taken a long rest and prepared. Are you talking about Zone of Truth?
Yeah.
I thought you had taken a long rest and prepared that. Did you not?
We haven't
We
rested
haven't
since
rested
then.
yet.
No,
Oh.
I don't
did
think
not.
so.
Well, didn't we sleep in the
Oh, you,
No,
I guess
'cause
if
we
you
had that
investigated
predicament
I
this
see what you're
morning.
saying.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
that's what we talked about.
I'm still of the mind. Whoever did this is gonna come to us anyway. So we should just wait and be alert.
I mean, yeah. I guess there's.
Do you think we're strong enough to deal with whatever this is? I mean, I've never seen someone be disintegrated before. I don't know about all of you.
Well, they
Out of character,
We better be.
real quick again. Just, I don't know why Blake would put up this competition for us worth 250 gold if it wasn't important somehow. It's just a personal feeling I'm getting.
Yeah.
Maybe
we're gonna do
maybe
that.
it plays into something.
It's
I
an
don't know.
instant death ploy.
It's cool, man.
It's cool. It may or may not play into it
And seeing
somehow.
as my motivation
yeah.
as Malik is literally just do cool shit. That's it.
That's your whole super objective.
Maybe we can go do that fight tonight.
Mhm.
And then tomorrow we could try to see the Baroness. That way we could get some rest.
And I could prepare Zone of Truth.
Yeah.
Sounds nice.
I guess.
If I don't die in this fight.
Cash, are you comfortable with this?
Yeah. I guess the question is if we're going for a bait option or not. I mean,
You can't.
I'm
do
assuming
something,
this
don't
person has already seen me or met me or something.
Here's the thing. The last thing I think any of us want to do is put your life in harm's way. Especially something like disintegration, as Damien put it. I just want you to know that I believe I speak for all of us. We will fight for you. That is the only thing I can say. We will not let you die just for our own safety. I think that is a sentiment we all share.
Yeah.
So whatever happens, however it happens,
Yeah,
we are
Kasha,
with you.
at the end of the day, I'd say you're safer with us than without us, right?
Because I will take all the hits.
And die.
Actually, sorry,
yeah,
I'll
and
take
then
2
you'll
hits.
die. You'll
And
disintegrate.
I'll die, yeah.
I mean, we'll probably have a fight where they'll just be going for Kasha no matter what. Like, they'll just be.
Maybe.
I mean, I have a max health of 54, so
30.
yeah.
How do you only
40.
have 4 more than me?
That's so.
Give the
That's
top
actually
feet.
really embarrassing.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, Kasha does.
I
Kasha
do. I have
does.
32. Well, thank you guys.
Sage got up. Should we be
Yeah,
pausing?
like.
No,
I'm
no,
still
he
on.
dropped. He spilled his Coke.
Oh,
Nice.
Oh my god.
so should we keep going?
He spilled
Yeah.
his soda.
Should we keep going?
Yeah, you're good.
Okay.
Okay.
If it was anyone but me, I would have like flipped out.
I know.
That's true.
What the fuck? So, holding pattern until we get attacked, or we get the bird back and see what the guy says.
Their way that
I
kind of involves
guess.
a lot of waiting.
Yeah.
So we might as well make 250 gold.
Okay. Sounds good.
And Flightless is not joining us in
But,
that fight?
Kasha, how about you use that robe of yours to look a little bit more unscum? You know, a little more secretive.
I mean, I don't know what you're expecting me to do with it, but I can certainly try.
Can
No,
you
like
just
she
wear
is
the hood?
bright pink with
Can you just
like a
wear the
blue
hood?
dress. Like
Yeah, it has a
Wear the
hood.
hood. Just wear the hood.
It do be having a hood though.
Don't you have like a skirt on? Like, aren't your like pink legs?
Yeah, my pink legs are
You can-
outie.
Put on some leggings.
Like, it's a full
You know,
cloak.
you're right.
Right.
Yeah, it's a full cloak.
I'll try and cover up as much as
Just look like a cultist, you know? Just
I
put
mean,
it down.
unless someone's like looking closely, yeah. I mean, unless they see your face, like it covers up most of your rest of you.
This is really weird.
Quite epic.
They
Why don't you
also
get
they
knights
do
from
sell.
200,000
I'm not sure if you're looking for anything, but like there's a bunch of vendors in North Gresham that, especially during a festival, would probably sell masks. You do see people like wearing like these like large like demon masks.
Can you get matching
and
masks?
things like that.
I have no money.
I think
I'm actually in debt to
Sugar
do that
daddy?
right now.
Like mostly like hand carved and like hand painted like decorative.
I think
masks.
that's what I mean. Do I go to this in disguise or just?
Would that restrict you in
Walk
any
through the
way?
frame
Or?
like
I
that.
don't think so. We can all show up in masks.
Hello.
You're supposed to look girl. I'm supposed to cut you away when I'm at the.
Oh, it, where are you like?
Well, at least he doesn't need to crawl anymore.
That was so stupid.
Okay, so what's the plan for today then?
I think we are going to try and cover Kasha up and go fight a monster, I guess.
That
Go
sounds
have some
good.
fun.
Sure.
We need it.
What was the last one that they fought in this thing?
Hydra.
Yeah, we know that who that is. Right?
But I don't think that is what we would fight.
No,
That was quite a sentence. But we would fight tonight, seeing as he says, as a man that Isaiah said that we would fight something else.
Yes, we're not gonna fight a Hydra,
Oh, good.
Yeah.
but it might be something to the challenge rating of a Hydra.
Well, there's only
So
6
CR
of us.
10.
Okay, so Blake,
Yeah.
nature to know if we fought a Hydra, would we most certainly die? 21.
You did roll this last session actually.
Oh, did I?
So I'm not gonna have you roll it again.
Did you roll?
Hydras are again the kind of the stuff of legends. It's very difficult to gauge
Yeah.
where you are.
I forgot.
In terms of that.
That is a Hydra. Isn't it?
I don't know.
I guess I'll.
You can tell this festival has like continent-wide pull, most likely.
Right.
So, like, it's like well thought of and like very, very touristy, and like a lot of people flock to the Star Treks Festival. As you can see, like a member of your organization is there. Like, this is where people have like chance meetings because there are so many people here.
You said out of character, like the best fighters in Everidge come to this thing, right?
That is what they said. It could have been like, advertising trying to get you signed up.
Hyperbole.
Now that I'm thinking of it, we're at this like giant festival, and Inkberry is literally the capital of the Southstead.
Yes.
So like, big deal places.
Okay, so let's go. Maybe get you something to cover yourself up a little bit more, just in case. In the meantime.
I still think we should get matching masks in character.
Matching masks.
Yes.
No, I'm not kidding. If they had to guess which one of us has Kashi from far away, that might buy.
I like to look into my enemy's eyes
Oh.
before I. No, I'm just kidding.
There's eye holes.
They're all
I'm
eye
just
holes.
gonna look
I would
around.
rather not wear a mask.
I
Seeing as Blitz is dashingly handsome.
As you go to like past the river around the town circle, towards like the ring that is on closer to the outside, there's tons of vendors selling like all sorts of wares, and you see like a large like stand-up tent almost that seems like a non-permanent structure, but it's pretty large, bigger than Melusina Moonflower's tent, but it has like certain like robes and things like hung up on the walls, and then like towards the top you see there are these hand carved masks. There are masks of like these like demon type creatures of like all different colors. There are masks of like, there are a few like dragon masks. There are a few
is there a white dragon mask?
there is a white dragon mask.
Oh yeah, that's
Actually,
what I want.
that has like little like almost like looking like fins like that kind of like stick up out of it, and like white scales that like go down the like snout. It is very pretty and like very ornate. It has like 2 eye holes here and like a short snout. But you walk in, and there is a brown and white furred tabaxi that sits behind the counter, and he comes up. Welcome. See anything you like?
I do actually. That I kind of show my cloak of many fashions or whatever.
Well,
That's
it's quite
like
a beauty. Where did you get that?
Inkberry actually.
Well, I'd be interested in buying if you are selling.
No,
Well,
I just like white dragon scales.
Right.
So I like that mask over there.
Out of curiosity.
how much is that worth?
Yes. How much would you... No, I'm not saying that you need to sell it. But
About 50.
Oh, well, it's
Out of
a
curiosity.
white scaled cloak. It's just dragon scales, right?
That's what it looks like right now.
Yep. I would probably pay about 10 gold for something like that.
never mind.
What if it was encrusted with emeralds or something?
And diamonds.
He's not seen that it changes.
Yeah, he has no idea.
There's no idea it's magical of any sort. It's just a white dragon cloak.
I don't
Never
know if I'd
mind.
like to sell it right now, but
Oh, no.
Yeah, man, of course. Do you need it?
You do need it.
but how much is the mask that I would match?
Oh, this piece right here, and he like pulls it down. He steps up on like a little step stool and pulls it down. Let me go to the back and check. He goes like behind his counter and pulls out like a large like catalog and like flips through it. That piece will run you 18 gold pieces.
It's a lot.
Don't look at me.
It is hand carved. Like this guy like went in and like carved this out of some type of like wood or something similar.
It is
And then hand painted it.
so beautiful and so well crafted.
Thank you.
You make all of these yourself?
I do, yes.
It's very impressive. You must be a busy man.
During the Star Tides, I suppose so.
And do you always come to Star Tides?
Are you trying to seduce him?
I don't know.
Go ahead and roll persuasion.
Oh,
I'm like,
Just a little,
oh yeah.
little flattery.
Charisma.
Charisma, yes.
19.
19.
Playing a sinker.
I do come here every year, yes. Perhaps. Let's call it 15 gold.
Let's. Thank you so much. I'll be sure to come by some other time.
Glad to hear it. He hands over the mask, and you hand over 15 gold. It is very like form-fitting to your face, and again has these like
Wait, how do you do math?
what-
You're good.
Don't ask me.
but like almost like fins that like come off of the mask and eye holes. It's pretty comfortable on your face. You can tell this is a well-crafted mask.
Ooh. Do I look cool?
You do. She looks very cool,
Roll for
especially with the
coolness.
white dragon scale cloak. It looks like very nice.
The white dragon.
I just think they're neat.
Whoa, that looks really cool.
Thank you.
It's pretty good.
You know, I feel better already.
And you kind of like change the hue of the cloak to like perfectly match the kind of almost a little more of an ivory tint to the white dragon mask. And so it looks like one complete outfit.
Heck yeah.
Great.
Gosh, I heard stunting and stuff. Oh my god.
I'm really not doing well.
Out here
But at least I
stunting.
look cool.
What time is it?
How long do we have until?
Ooh, would you like to just skip closer
Time
to the
skip.
evening?
Sure.
Time skip.
Let's time skip.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
So you all
You walk
go
in
around.
defensive formation around Caption.
VIP diamond.
Yeah, so you kind of like surround her, so nobody's really looking. But if they do from afar, she appears to be in some sort of white dragon costume. So just you can't see her face. Great. So you spend the majority of the day just looking at various other vendors, and you head over to the large waterfall that kind of like pools into the city, and find the stand there. And you see other people. It's like close to sundown at this point. Walking up to the stand and appear to be like exchanging some sort of ticket-looking things to get into the event. And you see like a crowd of people that is like waiting nearby the waterfall. And the man, Mr. Newworth, who you had spoken to before, is accompanied by a woman. She appears to be elvish, who is currently taking the tickets while Mr. Newworth like does some other stuff in the stand. But as he sees you approach, oh, hello, great, and Flightless is with you as well. The Spectacular Seven.
No.
That is us. But is it okay if we have a bit of a name change?
Sure, that shouldn't be a problem.
What did we agree on?
The Celestial Syndicate.
Yeah.
I suppose that is what it is.
Perfect. I will get that changed up for you. You all are the second fight.
Great.
So you can come back in about 30 minutes, and we will get you all situated.
Can we watch the first fight?
Unfortunately, we do not let the contestants watch the earlier fights.
I guess
Oh,
that makes
I
sense.
suppose it is the same monster.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh my. So we don't kill it? Or it kills the first people?
Like, Where do people walk?
It's whoever kills it first.
There's a crowd waiting
So
outside.
if the first group
Waiting
doesn't
outside.
succeed,
Waiting
then it's up
outside.
to us.
You can see the crowd start to like grow bigger.
And by,
Like
and
all
by
in
doesn't
the
just
evening.
succeed,
Take
you
me
mean
now. Send her into the crowd.
Maybe.
die a horrible death.
Okay.
So they did say that they are not responsible for deaths.
Roll stealth if you're doing that.
What?
You're trying to like not let it be obvious that she's coming from you.
Well, I'm far away from them, right? I'll just have her fly up, do a couple.
Okay.
Couple laps.
So you see Luna like
Was not
do a couple laps and then fly into the middle of the crowd. Great. So about 20 minutes.
Good idea.
About 20 minutes pass, and you see as this crowd gets larger and larger. There are now like hundreds of people in this crowd. Hundreds of people just to be early to the fight. But as you start to hear like a little like growing like cheers from the crowd, and like people are like starting to get excited. And the lady speaks up and bangs this like large gong that is like sitting next to the stand. The falls are now open, and you see the waterfall like begin, like the water starts to like spray off it like more and more as like this white foam like begins to like pick up, and it from the center begins to split.
That's so cool.
And there is a large stone platform in the water that comes out from the bottom and protrudes, so there's a walking space beneath the waterfall as it begins to split and leaves enough room for probably 3 people to come in at a time, almost like a tent-like formation. It's unclear what's separating the waterfall, but there is now a platform of smooth stone and separated water where the first people who had gone into the crowd begin to like flock into, and the rest of the crowd follows, and Luna follows as well. Although right at the so Luna follows a little bit. It's like cobbled once you get past the waterfall, and it is like the waterfall cascades down off of like some rocks at the top, but you walk into like a large like dome-like cavern that is huge. This is like pretty much the entire underside of this like little hill or like mountain is completely carved out. Like thousands of people could be in here. As you see, there is a large. It goes up, and it's just like walls. It almost looks like a coliseum, like built into this thing. But they are collecting tickets at the front. And Luda does not have a ticket, and it's just like one door that they open.
does not.
Ticket open, close. So like it's very
is it
much
like
like
a
a
whole wall?
what?
Is it a?
It's
whole
like a
all the way
full like coliseum wall. Yeah,
up? Oh.
that like goes because yeah
And it goes into the top. So.
it goes into the top of the.
So the inside is like a closed off place.
Correct,
Oh.
but it's huge. It's massive.
It's huge. Okay, I'm gonna tell her to come back.
Okay.
It's like,
Great.
how much do we want to see that fight, guys? Because I might have a way.
Well,
It might do us some good to know we're going to be fighting.
but Blanc,
It would.
is that a fair fight?
Is it a fair fight?
Better be, better be, better be.
Oh no!
Actually, probably, because
Because it's gonna be someone behind
yeah.
Well, I think, no, you're right. You got me liking.
Blitz does not actually say that.
Good.
Blitz does not care.
Great. About 20 minutes has passed, and these people begin to flock in. But Neworth comes and grabs you all. It appears you probably wouldn't be able to watch the first fight, not only because you can't see the earlier fights, but because you're going to be like getting ready while the first fight is happening, and they're going to like get you suited up and stuff.
People can get us suited up.
We're gonna get sued.
Or like just like ready for the fight. The first group is probably already in there waiting.
Gotcha.
As people flock into, and you see like hundreds and more people like starting to go into this Coliseum type area under the falls. But he comes up to you. All right, are the 7 of you ready?
Oh, just 6 of us.
I point to Phyllis. He's gonna be waiting.
Oh, all right.
Is there a child swap?
No, there's. Great. Just waiting out here.
How much is a ticket to get them in there?
Oh, I can't do both at the same time. But
yeah, sorry.
a ticket is 15 gold.
Okay.
Oh, dang. It's harvesting money off these people.
Wait, they're only paying us 250?
Wait a minute.
That's
Yeah,
ripoff.
he's just gonna wait out here for us.
How many people are in here?
Like, you've seen probably like 1,000 more.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sign higher, Blake.
He-
You're not signed.
Oh, I will sign higher. So.
Yeah. No being said.
Blake.
Just throwing up.
Great. So Neworth leads you over, like behind the like main entrance of this like falls place and around, and there is a little like tunnel built into the cliffside with like large double doors that he opens, and there are a few guards there that don't appear to be town guards, appear to be like localized to this event, just kind of like security. And they let you all pass, and you go through this long tunnel that slopes down under the ground, and they lead you to this large circular, it's like just a big cylinder under the ground, and there are like benches. It's almost like a fantasy locker room of sorts. As they have like basically like large wooden cubbies for you to store all your things in, and they have like gear on the walls. They have large swords. They have a few some rough armor. It appears to be probably worse than what you guys have.
Blump has an acidified sword, doesn't
Yes, you do.
Oh,
That is
true.
permanent.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
What is there like any weapons in here?
Yeah, there's a few weapons.
Anything that resembles a great sword?
There is not a great sword. There is a great axe though. If you would rather pick that.
I'll take the great axe.
Okay, so that does 1d12.
Okay.
Instead of I think yours does 2d6.
Yeah, 1d12.
Great.
Can I take just a normal sword?
Yeah, there's just like long swords, short swords. Yes, you can take that.
Long sword.
Long sword, great. Neworth follows you in, and a woman in a blue, like skin tight outfit. It almost looks like something you would see someone like scuba diving wear. You know, like
like a
Like
wetsuit?
yeah, like kind of like a wetsuit. But that material, and it's like mostly blue, and it has like spots of white throughout it. And she follows with like a large, like almost satchel, but it's like a box, like a metal box at her side. Yes. Hello, my name is Mary, and I will be getting you all set up for your fight today. First of all, you can help yourself to the weapons and the armor so long as you return it afterwards. All right. Great. So first things first, there are a few rules. You'll be disqualified if you were to exit the arena at any point. You may forfeit at any time. We will give you these. And she, out of her box, she pulls out 6 little squares with like a button on them. But they also have like a latch to close, so like a little box that you open and press a button, almost like an emergency stop button of sorts. You may forfeit at any time with these.
Do all of us need to forfeit?
No, one person will press it and it will forfeit the match. I would highly recommend doing that if you feel the need arise. We are not liable for any injuries or death. Great. And she reaches into her box. Also, she looks around, scanning for something. Right. Looks like we'll need 6 of these. And she pulls out these, like, about that large, 4-pointed star gummies, maybe? Like, they might be, like, almost like, yeah, they're like the texture of, like, gummy bears.
Okay.
And she hands them to each of you. I can see you. Don't look at me.
I looked at Santi.
I'm kind of like.
Great.
Leave it.
Yes. You may eat those, and I believe that is all you need to know. Do you have any questions before the fight?
Yes.
what
What
is
does this do?
Oh, these will help you with the terrain of the arena.
We're gonna be underwater.
Right.
Yes.
Hey, you can
I could already breathe underwater.
But your bow doesn't work that good.
Wait,
Am
what
I
if it's
supposed to
poison?
eat this?
My what?
Your bow doesn't work that good.
Oh no.
Yeah, bows underwater.
No, no.
Well, we
you-
actually
you can
don't know
shoot-
if it's underwater.
Yeah, you can shoot normally,
Probably
not
that.
long range though.
I'm gonna hold
That's
off on
fine,
eating
yeah.
it until I get into the arena.
Yeah. Can I roll
Gilly
Arcana
Weed.
on the guns? Just
Sure.
Mm.
Oh, rolling it? I mean, they're magic.
Oh yeah, but I wanna know like, is it the same type of magic with the hand dust I saw?
You can just look at it and tell that now. You can cast
Is
detect-
there
you can cast
poison
detect
in
magic.
Is there poison?
Let me see.
I'm
Does
gonna
this
cast
appear to
detect
be?
poison.
Well, we
Why
have
would-
10
There's a
minutes.
spell.
Yeah, we have
Really?
Yeah, you have
Ice,
10 minutes.
poison, and disease.
I just don't have
In
it.
10 minutes, I'll tell if it's.
Okay, yeah. 10 minutes pass as she exits the room, and unless there are any more questions,
Thank you.
of course.
After she leaves, can I change into Arendelle?
Yes.
Here we go.
Oh, I don't think I'll ever get over that.
Hello,
It's a pygmy
Arendelle.
trick.
10 minutes pass. All of the gummies have transmutation magic.
That's it.
Transmutation
Yeah.
magic.
You guys are gonna go gills.
It is Gillyweed.
It's safe.
Okay.
I see Damien do it. I'm like, all right.
I'm gonna wait.
As you all eat it, it takes about a minute or so, but you feel the gradual opening up
Why'd you eat it?
of your.
I don't know if it has a swimming speed
You feel
or
like
something.
an opening up of your throat, and you see in the sides of each other these two slits
Should
Yep.
have kept it
in
for
each
later.
side that come down us
Yeah.
and almost flap open, and you do see
What fish, bro?
gills.
Maybe before anyone else eats it, just temper. Oh wait, no, they have to be.
Yeah, you got a tune.
Yeah. Gills come down your throat.
Well-
Also, it sprouts what appears to be fins coming off of your wrists
Am I gonna be
I didn't
digging
have that.
fast?
and off of your ankles as well.
Do you have a swimming speed?
What?
Do you have a swimming
You
speed?
do have a swimming speed equal to your walking speed.
Alright.
Yay.
We're
So I'm
both,
useless.
yes, we both wasted our stuff.
Yes, that's epic.
Both have a swimming speed equal to your walking
Well-
speed.
Well,
And
unless you go down.
and
if you go
underwater
You go.
and
you
underwater
get
does not
defense.
grant you disadvantage on attacks.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
It does.
I'm a little bit annoyed.
It does still
It's
grant
okay.
you disadvantage on your ability checks, but not your attacks.
Oh, I
Didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah. Didn't know that was a thing.
Great,
Good
and you
goggles?
can
Okay.
breathe underwater with the gills.
We got that.
Great.
Me and Blitz look at each other.
Are you eating yours as well?
I'm gonna eat it. If there's a swell in the crowds, noise or something, if it seems like we're
You
closer.
can't hear it. You can't hear anything.
We can't hear anything.
We're in the water.
You're underground.
Blake, does my mariner's armor give me any bonuses here?
I'll say that you are considerably. There is an effect of the mariner's armor that you are considerably lighter underwater, and it just kind of aids it. So you can have your swimming speed would be 30 feet.
Yeah.
So I'll give you 45 feet of swim speed.
Period.
So I
Let
just
me
breathe
zoom
extra
in.
well underwater.
Yeah, you breathe really great underwater.
Nice.
You breathe underwater better than you do on the surface. It's great.
It's great.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, you just feel your lungs really open up. Great. About 5 more minutes pass, and the woman Mary returns.
Now I'll eat it.
Okay, and she waits for the same effects to take
She
place.
just
Yeah, she all right. Well, looks like the fight is still on. The last group has forfeited the match.
God. Okay.
Cool.
so
Wait, we should talk about this.
on a scale of 1 to 10. I'm saying this to her.
What does the challenge rating look like?
No.
Scale of 1
Do
to...
you think, looking at our group, we're gonna die? Well, no.
She looks at you. She looks a little I have been specifically asked not to scare the participants.
Oh,
Scare
She's like,
us.
I've seen better.
Thanks.
I would like to say
that
before-
gave enough of an answer.
before we get started, I'm sorry. I suppose I sort of plump. No blame on you. This is all me. If we die, I'm sorry.
Well, we could always forfeit.
That's it. That's
Yeah, no
true.
one press that
Forfeit.
button until one of us dies.
Until one of us is
Dead,
actually
Dies?
Completely dead.
No, unconscious.
Oh, we could come back from unconsciousness.
Maybe like you got one death save left.
Yeah, maybe that's.
Please stop! 6 seconds later.
Are we ready?
I'm ready.
All right.
Anybody else ready?
I guess.
I mean, I can't do any prepared.
So when you say disadvantage on ability checks, does that include saves?
No.
Okay. Thank you.
That's what I was wondering too.
No, I don't think you get disadvantage anyway on saves in water.
Okay.
It's usually ability checks and attack, unless you have a feature that makes it otherwise. Great. So she brings you up. She opens a door on the other side of the room and brings you up this large set of stairs. All right. I believe the crowd is ready for you.
Thank you, Mary. Yeah! Thank you, Mary.
Thanks, Mary.
Thank you all.
Thank you.
Thanks, Mary.
Right.
Thank you, Mary.
Let's go, Blum.
That is my job. Great. So she opens the door. It's like a large, like this one's like heavy, like probably made of like some type of metal. And she like opens it and says, all right, we see you all in there. And you see on the sides of the door, there are like, it appears to be some kind of like pressure lock. And she closes the door. And you see on the other side is this, it doesn't appear to have a handle, but this door, almost like just a wall. And you're in this like white room. And the wall drops. The wall on the other side drops. And the room floods with water. And you all have really no trouble breathing. It is a little weird to get used to. Like, your breathing changes and you unlock this like new part of your throat, and you're like breathing through down here rather than like through your mouth and
Guys,
nose.
remember the hand signs, because we're not gonna be able to talk to you.
I do.
Great, and you hear it is muffled now, but you hear. I mean, there was probably no way to hear it because this room is like pressure locked. You hear muffled cheers from the audience, and you hear like large like chains being like pulled from far across.
It's not good.
Aboleth.
I hate it.
As you all begin to like swim out slowly into the
We're
arena.
supposed to do this in 10 levels.
It is it's pretty dark.
What it is?
I would say. It's pretty dark in the water. You can't see like the full arena, but as you'd seen how massive this Coliseum is, the tank probably sits down here, and then thousands of people sit in the stands, the kind of like raked stands. Yeah, there's a few thousand-person Coliseum.
They're looking down at us.
Looking down into the
They
tank.
gave me like 40,000 gold. You're giving us 250.
Yeah,
It's a good marketing. It's a
we're
good
the
business
we're the
model, honestly.
entertainment.
This is what it appears to be. This is how the Star Tides is put on every year. Like this amount of gold. This is kind of the big, like, bringer of cash to the city. Because you know all the vendors and things like that, those are like privately owned. But this is like what really brings in the gold. Great. But yeah, so you all begin to swim out, and you're kind of just like,
Oh, no.
it's really deep. It's like probably from the top where you can kind of see like light coming from there. It's probably about 120 feet deep.
And the water pressure's not like.
Hey, they said don't
We
leave the
had
Colosseum,
gummies.
right?
We're fine.
Yeah,
Okay.
you've like adapted.
All right.
They said don't leave the Colosseum.
They said do not leave the arena.
The arena.
Is what she said. Yes.
And there's an arena and then a tank.
No, the tank is the arena, or
Yeah, I assumed there was a tank.
Did they fill the entire arena with water, basically?
No. There's people sitting above the tank.
Gotcha.
So the Coliseum is separate from the tank.
So there's like a.
So basically, don't leave the tank.
They said arena.
Okay, I'm telling you tank, or you're gonna get disqualified.
Don't.
They said arena.
Hammer.
Great. Yeah, I was considering the tank the arena. As you swim, you hear the chains stop and like this, almost like a door come grinding to a halt on the other side of the arena.
What did I get myself into?
And you hear like a deep like, and you as you like swim around, you hear like
I'm thinking of all the electricity you're about to use, and all of us in the water.
you see like bubbles. You see like bubbles.
I can, with my Wrath of the Storm, I can choose to deal thunder damage instead.
Oh, okay.
Ooh,
So
there
you're
you
not
go.
a toaster that we're just walking into the bathtub with.
You see like bubbles start to like float out from in front of you, and you almost hear the sound like start to like circumnavigate your group as it like tries to like figure out where exactly all of you are. It appears to be one distinct monster. Like it's not a group of things.
Okay.
It's almost better, maybe.
But you like feel like
I don't know.
like it's very fast.
Fudge.
And it like stops in the center. You can't see it.
We're about to find out.
Sound wise, it's pretty big. It starts, you see right out in front of you, the first thing you see is a giant eyeball.
Is it an aboleth? That's crazy.
About as big as probably all of you combined. If you were like stacked up in there. And then you see the teeth below it. As like one eyeball and a large mouth with sharp teeth. And then you see two smaller eyeballs, like eye stalks.
Water beholder.
And two large crab-like pincers.
Do I know what this is?
It appears to be some type of beholder.
Gotcha.
I need everyone to roll initiative.
We're gonna die! No, Cass is gonna die. Well,
What?
we're all dead.
Let's try this.
What does it matter if we're all dead?
Okay.
It's a
So low
giant
initiative,
tank of
fuck yeah.
water.
It
Is
has
there
a
anything
lot of
inside?
eyes.
It's cylindrical.
Cool.
Probably can't blind
It's
it.
120 feet base to top.
That's crazy, bro.
Is that not a water beholder?
Hey, it's one of our first like classic monsters, right?
Yes, I love beholders.
It's been nice knowing you guys.
Yeah.
Hey, you're first in your
We're
last.
gonna be fine.
Everyone have like other like backup characters ready?
Not
Yep.
really.
We
I like to
have
say-
a forfeit button.
I like
We're
to
gonna
say-
need it.
I see it and I go.
Okay. All right. Santiago, come on.
15.
16.
8.
5.
21.
Frick you.
True. Let's get some crabs out.
We're not always.
Oh, okay, sounds great. Cheese.
Okay,
No loops for it.
Damien, it is your turn. As this eye just like sits there, like very menacing.
Do something.
How far away?
It's probably about 30, 40 feet away right now.
All right.
No, it's
Sorry guys, but this is kind of my thing. Moving 30 feet back,
Okay. Great.
and then I'm gonna fire an arrow at it.
Great. Okay, roll an attack.
Do arrows work underwater?
18.
As long
As long as I'm not doing long range.
An 18 does hit, yeah.
Okay.
Within 40 feet.
What?
It's 40 feet, right? That's the range.
Is that your short range on your
My
bow?
short range is 150.
Oh,
Is your short range?
range?
Yeah.
Oh, it's a
Long range is
bow.
600.
Okay.
Okay.
It's a long.
Period. Okay.
Bert. Okay, so that does 8 piercing damage.
Great.
Then I'm gonna make it a grasping arrow.
Okay.
For the love of Christ. So, the brambles. You know the
The
shtick.
classic bramble.
You know the shtick. So you take another 7 poison damage. And,
Great.
This all sounds
What was the original
I
8?
feel like this thing.
8.
Okay.
Probably reduced to 4. And the poison was 7.
Great. Fantastic.
And,
to
that
see.
will be my turn.
Great. Okay. Awesome. Nice.
Does
Wait,
that do the damage?
Yeah, it appears to do the
I didn't do
damage.
16.
Okay.
It appears to do the damage that you did.
Okay.
As these brambles like come over this thing, and you see them like almost like thorns like into the eye,
Ooh,
and
that's
the
good.
rest of it now appears as it is like still approaching you, and it appears like the top half is like blue with like scales, and it's like where its mouth is like
Come all the way back.
like a magenta or purpley like pink.
They have a tiny little fin like an anglerfish.
It's hard to see behind him, but like not on the top of his head.
His baby fin.
Like Nemo.
Great. Damien, that's your turn. Arendelle, is your turn.
All right. Is there anywhere to hide?
No.
In this clear
In the water.
tank.
Let's see. In this water.
I don't know. Maybe there's some
Is there any
nice,
really dark water?
tank decorations.
There would be probably 60 feet below you.
All right. Well,
Wait, we're in the middle?
Yeah, you swam out in the middle.
Are they mistreating this beholder?
Probably.
It
Probably
does.
mistreat us.
It does look very like scarred and like you see like large slash marks and things. I mean, this thing has fought a group before.
Yeah.
So it's damaged.
No, it's like old wounds, right?
Like, can we see any recent wounds on it?
It seems like recently like patched up wounds. You see like kind of like lazy like almost like stitches that are like put in it like very like rough stitches, but yeah.
Probably open those up.
hey, I am afraid to say like that I can't move. So I'm just, you know what? Just gonna. How can I get my sneak attack? My sneak attack.
Is ours a fire? Sounds good.
No, we don't mess
I
with this
really
fire.
don't want to not be able to move. But nobody else is like within 5 feet or anything like that I would just get
Nope.
sneak attack or anything, right? All right. I'm just gonna have to attack this thing, at least for right now.
Are you like going into melee with it?
Yes.
You're swimming up 30 feet.
Yes. I
Okay.
will swim up 30 feet.
So you see Arendelle kind of like push off and push off one of you and like start to swim towards this
The rest
thing.
of them.
All right. I'll
Dagger in front of you.
rapier in front of
Rapier
me.
in
It
front of
does a little bit more damage.
Great.
16.
16 just hits.
Ooh.
All right, max damage. Okay. 12 piercing damage.
Great.
Oh, wait, what? Dang.
Nani?
So that was a D8. You rolled an 8 on the
Yeah.
Perfect. So Arendelle kind of swims forward like rapier like in front of him and stabs this thing like right in the eye as it kind of like.
Well, that's fast.
Yeah. The beholder's like, what are you gonna do, stab me?
Great. Is that the end of your turn? You're staying up with it?
Can we disengage?
I
Bonus
can.
action.
It's bonus
Oh.
action.
Yo.
Question. If I disengage, can I like just re-engage without having to use any kind of action or bonus
Yeah.
action? Okay, cool. So I'll
Yeah,
disengage.
disengage just means you don't provoke an attack. of
Disengage is a bonus action.
opportunity. Great. So you disengage. Actually, what's your movement?
It's 30 feet, so I
So
guess
you
that's not
cannot
a thing.
disengage.
All right.
Oh,
Well,
you
then
have
I'll
to-
just.
It is 30 feet. It is 30 feet in front of you guys. So
And I
you'd
don't
have
want
to.
to. Yeah. All right.
So
I'll
you have
just.
to stay.
I'll hang out.
So you'd have to dash as a bonus action.
Yeah, but then you get an attack of
You couldn't
opportunity.
disengage. Correct.
Yeah. So
What happened to
I
us?
will just
You went
stay
six-
melee.
You went
Uh,
30 foot back into what?
I'm at the edge of the tank. I'm like,
No, well, you had swum.
Swim.
You had swum.
swammed.
What is the word for that? I don't know.
Swimmed.
You
Swim.
Swam.
Swam.
You swam
Swam.
forward. Yeah, that's weird. It is your turn.
Beautiful. I'm gonna swim 30 feet up to it. Join Arendelle. I'm going to
Now I
rage.
get sneak
Okay.
attack.
Yes.
As a bonus action.
We see the
Scared,
bubbles
yeah.
coming off a Z screen.
I go. Oh. And then I'm just going to make an attack with the great axe.
Great.
Yeah. No reckless attack. I'm just doing normal roll.
Probably smart.
Yeah. I don't want to get one hit right now. Does a 16 hit?
16 just hits. Yeah.
Okay, great. That's a
Actually,
D12.
9 or above.
That is a
Right there.
D12.
This one.
Correct.
It's pretty good.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
So that's just 8 slashing. It's slashing, right?
Great. Yep. Great axe would be slashing. Yeah. So as you bring this thing down, it it's like slower to move in the water, and it's hard to get used to. But you bring it down and like slash this thing across its like scaly skin.
Okay, that's my turn.
Great, that is the end of your turn. It is this thing's turn.
Everybody get murked.
The first thing you see is
I
that
like how we're all grouped right in front of it.
its
Nah.
eye
You're only back.
its eye begins to glow.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't like that.
Like blinding white light.
What does it get
Anyone in a 30-foot cone, which is everyone but Damien. Yeah. I need you to make a Constitution save for me.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
God. Damn it.
Ah, thank God.
Oh, jeez.
Oh man, I'm
Please.
proficient in those.
He'd like,
Okay,
dude.
starting from
You might not have to.
Say can't save.
con save.
That's
You got this.
14.
10.
What's
Rook.
great, Kasha.
6.
Kasha.
Damien.
It's nice knowing you.
Of course you have.
Don't have to.
Oh yeah, you don't have.
Yeah.
20.
20.
Great.
Oh,
Malik is the most.
I just stand there.
everyone else goes
The
blind.
three of you are blinded.
Oh!
Yes, everyone but Blomf and Malik.
Yeah.
So Arendelle, Blitz, and Kasha.
We look
are
at each other.
blinded.
We
We're
can
like-
see.
We can see.
Great, and you can repeat that save at the start of your turn.
Oh,
At the start, good.
Okay.
That's
Two
right.
negatives make positive, so if I shoot you with my shadow arrow that blinds people, maybe it'll unblind you.
Maybe.
Great. So
Right.
yeah. So
Do it
this is like this
Okay, that's already
blinding
close.
flash of light. And Blomf and Arendelle, Blomf, you had just taken a strike at it, so it is going to like reach up its like jaw and like envelop you in it.
Oh my gosh.
You just
You're
need
not
to
No, I'm not blind.
Great. 22 to hit.
Yeah. that's-
Plus
Alright,
12.
let's-
Is Wonka
Gotta set the
just
mood.
get digested like right here, right now?
Oh, it gets snapped up instantly.
Oh my god, could it roll any worse?
Okay, that's good to hear.
You
That's
take
4 damage.
5 piercing damage.
Reduced to 2.
Which is reduced to 2 because you're raging.
Yeah.
Great. And then
It's like-
its two like crab-like pincers are going to snap at one at each of you. It is going to get advantage on you, Kylie, because you are
You're
blinded.
blind.
Ah, nice.
Where's my
That's crazy.
So Kylie, against you, that is actually not great. 16.
No, it just hits.
16 hits. Great. And then Blomf, that is a natural 2 to hit
Wait,
you.
wait, wait, wait.
Does not hit.
Great.
Do you think it's worth it to have one of us die?
I hit him before.
I know, it's fine, it's fine.
How much do you value?
That is 10 slashing damage against you, Arendelle.
Goodness.
It doesn't hurt that much.
Great.
Just wait till
that
he
is
does his
that
other
is the
attacks.
end
Death
of his
ray.
turn.
Yeah, literally.
Death.
That is the end of his turn. Malik, it is your turn.
First, do I see any gills on
Fills up his like gills.
there? Look,
I
actually
guess
creative.
I guess not. I guess not. You just kind of see like these really spiked, jagged teeth.
Oh,
Um,
so I don't know where he's breathing.
no, it's
What would happen
Where
if
the
I
bubbles
cast
come
gust of
from?
wind underwater?
I gotta be
Gust of
creative.
water.
Make a current.
Yeah, so I will simply, where I am standing, I'll make a silent image of myself.
Okay.
And then I'll swim 30 feet down.
No. Kiss
okay,
him.
great. So you leave a silent image of yourself, kind of like floating in the water, and then swim 30 feet down. Go ahead and roll a stealth check for me. You're still visible.
I know, but there's two of me, so which one's the real one?
Right. I'm saying make a stealth check.
Whoa.
5.
Okay, great. So like
you can clearly see both of them.
you can clearly see both of you as you swim down. Correct. Great. And that is concentration.
Yeah.
Awesome. Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah.
Great. So you are now like 30 rad 2 feet away from this thing, right?
Mhm.
So you're more than 30 feet away.
I am way more.
Yeah. Okay. So you're like 45-ish away.
How?
Great. That's the end of your turn. Blitz, it is your turn. Make a save for me, a Constitution save.
This whole time.
Nat 1.
Nat 1.
I can see.
Again.
You were still blinded.
You should have a
but
vision
go
of your
ahead
own
and-
death.
Go ahead and
Yeah.
take your turn. You are 30 feet back from
Sorry.
this thing. You have 45 feet of movement,
Pardon my French, but fuck these
Yeah.
dice.
and you are blinded.
You're blind.
Into the mimic they go.
Am I still facing in the same direction?
Yeah.
Also, we're Arendelle
You two are
and I
getting kind of clumped, right?
We're very close to it. We're right in front of it.
Then you can see.
I can't see.
Can I ask you to guide me? No.
nice seeing
I can't
eyeballs.
speak with
Okay,
somebody.
as a bonus action, I will. Under normal circumstances, I would probably just support someone else, but I'm just gonna bonus action Shield of Faith on myself.
Does not want to go down.
Now, can I do Toll the Dead on this thing?
Don't need to.
Do I need to see him?
Read me the.
Yeah, the spell description's gonna say.
It would say. It would say whether you need to.
Toll the dead.
Checking for updates, bruh. Okay, can I? As my movement, I will swim close.
It does say you have to be able to see them.
Okay, to be able to see it.
Tough.
Can't do it.
Simply open your eyes, please.
Just see.
Oh, wait.
Don't be blinded.
Can I just like move up and attempt to semi-tank?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you swim up 30 feet.
Mm-hmm.
Are you taking a strike at this thing?
Or are you taking the dodge action?
You can take the dodge action.
That's a good idea. I will take the dodge action.
Okay.
Because I don't want to like hit one of these.
As you swim and know that you are like unable to really see it, you kind of like start to like float back and forth, right in front of this thing.
So does that give you disadvantage to attack?
It gives disadvantage to attack. Correct. Which, since you are blinded, would give straight.
Okay. Sure.
And you also have advantage on dex saves, which might help.
Great. It is going to take a legendary action.
Oh!
Don't look at me like that.
I'm not looking at you. I'm looking
Let's
at
get us all killed.
How many? There's 3 of you right next to it.
Fighting a legendary.
It's alright, guys.
Great. So it is going to. One of its eye stalks comes down and turns to Blomp, and you see a beam. Go ahead and make a wisdom save for me.
It's not wisdom.
Death ray.
Are you serious?
Not wisdom.
Okay. If you
You
insist.
got it, you got
I
it,
do a
you
little
got
bit better with this d20, so maybe I should be
That's
useful.
that's a 6.
It's a 6.
Death ray?
You are paralyzed,
Oh.
which is the same effect as a hold person.
Yeah.
So all
No,
attacks, all
hold
attacks against you have advantage. They are automatically crits if they hit. If they're melee, you fail strength and dex saves automatically, and you can't move or speak.
Until
No.
And you can save against that at
Legendary action.
the start of each of your turns.
okay.
Great.
Thank you.
That is for 1 minute or until you save. So yeah,
Okay.
and also
That's okay.
yeah, and you can't take actions or reactions.
Okay.
Obviously.
Obviously.
Yeah,
That's the obvious one. Great. So that happens
Is
to
he
you
just
as
floating
this.
there by sheer force of will?
Well, no, it
He's
almost
like-
looks like this eye stalk. It like shoots this beam, and it's almost like tractor beaming him in. Like it like holds
Oh my
him in
God.
place in the water.
Come on,
Great.
man.
Kasha, it's your turn. You can make a save against blindness.
Yeah, let me not be blind anymore.
Constitution.
11.
Bruh.
You are still blinded.
Bruh.
Okay. So, what can I do?
You can still attack. You will just have disadvantage.
You
Okay.
have a small chance of hitting your friends.
How close are you guys?
We're in its face.
So you would say 5 feet or less.
Yes.
Okay.
Some
Then
would say.
in that case,
Some may or may not
But
say.
this thing is pretty big.
you could say I'm gonna just attempt to cast Witch Bolt, I guess.
So roll with disadvantage. What is the range on that?
Like,
Oh, 30 feet.
So you are 30 feet away.
Wow, you
I
just
thought it was. Anyway. Yeah, 12.
12 total.
Yeah.
12 does not hit. So as you are blinded, you kind of like reach your wand out, like not really sure, and you like it goes off into the like murky waters beyond.
Now that I know.
That's the end of your turn.
Yeah, that's kind of it.
Damien, it's your turn.
Jesus. Alright, shooty McShoot.
Great.
Probably a good option.
Wow, 16.
16 just hits. I believe that's 3 16s you guys.
yeah. That's,
That is its armor class.
Amazing.
good
We're
to
not
know.
amazing. 7 damage.
Great.
And then What else? I don't know if I want to burn an action surge yet.
Well,
You might want to save that.
Yeah, that'll end my turn.
Yeah.
Okay, Arendelle, it is your turn. You are blinded, so make a save against blindness.
Hey, it's pretty good.
17.
17 saves, so you are no longer.
Okay. All right. And
Sneak
people are
attack
around me,
is
so I
beach.
get some sneak attack damage, right? If I hit,
Yep.
I'm gonna try to poke it again with my rapier right in the hairy eyeball.
Not the hairy eyeball.
It's him.
Oh,
That's
21.
That's
21 hit.
Was
You're
not plus
stupid.
10. I'm not.
No, I'm not.
What's not plus 2?
21.
19 piercing damage, if you please.
19 piercing damage.
19? Oh
Poke.
Oh, damn.
Dang, bruv.
my god.
Great.
attack, baby.
Yeah, that does
What
quite
is
a
that gonna
bit.
do?
Trust me.
No.
Trust me.
What is what
I
gonna do?
have something else I want to do as my bonus action.
Okay.
Can you explain to me why?
Not without being
That
character.
probably could've saved. That also probably could have
Use
saved.
a free action to talk to me.
Alright.
What are you saying?
Wants me to
Nothing.
shield.
I have an
back.
idea.
Great.
Free action.
That is the end of your turn.
Yes.
You're gonna disengage or anything?
Yes.
You are gonna disengage.
No.
Kylie.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So you stay right up next to this large glowing eye. It is going to take a legendary action once again.
And it's gonna be aiming at me.
It is going to aim at. Okay. So who's still just you three up close?
Yep.
Great. It's
As it
gonna
should
aim at
be.
Blomf again.
Oh, okay.
Bruh.
Come on, bro.
Stunned and dead.
Watch slash.
Okay.
If I go down, it might actually be a disadvantage because I'm just gonna go.
That thing going to the. No, I mean.
I mean, we should probably
telling you,
split
you're
up.
gonna get the best.
To be fair.
Good thing you got that armor.
Yep. Good thing.
Well, you should be like.
Great. Okay.
Again,
So
right?
go ahead and make a dexterity
just-
save for me. Oh, you automatically failed that.
I was like, some don't add up.
Great. You automatically failed that. Okay, so as its other eye like locks onto you as well,
Like help.
a different beam, almost like a blue like spiral, comes out at you, and you feel like almost like a molasses over your body as your speed is halved. You cannot
Like,
take
going anywhere
reactions,
anyway.
and you can either take an action or a bonus action on your turn if you become unparalyzed.
You already can't do any of that.
Great, and you save against that at the end of each of your turns.
Oh shoot.
Oh.
Great.
No.
Blom's
That
out of
is its
fight.
legendary action.
I'm like so.
Blomf, it's your turn. You can do a save against the paralyzation.
Okay. Oh my god. That does not save.
That is the end of your turn. Then you cannot take actions or reactions.
Can I not save?
Move
for
or
the
speak.
other one?
Oh yes, you can save for the other one, but you automatically failed dex saves. Great. So it is
Oh,
this. It is this.
That's funny.
I forgot about that.
That's really funny.
It is this thing's turn.
Great.
Its eye is going to glow once again.
Oh, well, it doesn't actually.
And it is going to, well, actually, yeah, it's going to, like, turn a little,
Good.
Turn around.
it's going to turn and, who's on, I'm going to say it's, like, Blomf, Arendelle, Blitz, unless you want to be in a different order.
I thought I was in the middle.
Okay, so Blomf, Blitz, Arendelle. So it's going to turn and shift towards Blitz and Arendelle.
Oh, cool. All right.
For
Doesn't
its-
matter anyway.
Can I take
Alright.
both?
So both of you make a constitution save.
I'm already blind, right? Do I?
Yeah, you are.
Is this a different thing?
Yeah, it's like, it resets.
Wait, you can save now.
Yeah, 18.
14.
Yep, so you both saved. You are not longer blind. And Kasha, it points away from you as well. So you
Wait, so I'm not
I'm
blind
good?
anymore?
You are no longer
Yep.
blind.
Oh, cool.
Correct. So as it like resets, you like kind of like become adjusted to the light. Great.
just
It is going
stare
to
back.
focus its fire on Blomf.
This is so epic.
Blomf, it's going to take a bite at you.
It's gonna automatically.
That is,
Hit, right?
yeah, natural 19, but it's a crit.
Oh.
So that one does.
This is not good.
Wait.
He's the one with the most health.
Oh my god! I rolled 2 1s on its damage dice.
Freaking.
But you know what? Since I didn't attack or receive damage during my turn, my rage ends.
You took damage after your turn last time.
With the turn I just did where I did nothing, besides just...
No, so you have you did a turn, then the beholder thing attacked you, and then you got one more. So now you have another round that you were
Yeah,
still
the thing
taking
attacks
damage.
you after your turn, so you're good.
Yeah. So since it went after you, you're fine.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. So
He's just sitting there really angrily.
great. This thing's gonna take a bite at you.
I'd
You
be
rolled
angry
two natural ones on the damage dice, so that actually only does 6 piercing damage.
Okay.
Good.
Thank God. You got
Great.
Yeah, just 3.
Not half.
Pretty epic.
It is going to take
Why
one.
not half? So...
Yeah,
No,
It is halved.
it is half.
but it's also crit.
That was a crit.
That was a crit.
Oh.
So Blake, you just
Yeah.
multiplied it.
Yeah, I'd already multiplied by 2.
Okay,
it rolled
gotcha,
2
gotcha.
natural ones. Great. It's going to take a pincer attack at you.
At me too.
Yep, at you again. 19 to hit.
Yeah, that
Which is an
hits.
automatic crit. Great. Great.
It's great,
Awfully
guys.
just, like-
It's good.
So that is 22 slashing damage.
Ay, caramba.
It's just 11.
It is 11.
Yeah. It's still a lot.
It is going to take another strike at you. This one
Bruh.
might not hit. Yeah, no, it's only an 11.
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
Great. That is the end of this thing's turn. Malik, it's your turn.
Why, Blake? Why would you
I honestly rolled random on which eyes were.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
It hit you both times.
That's...
Fake Malik is gonna go take out the sword that I picked up.
Okay.
Not a real one. And run towards it, but before it gets within, like, it gets within 5 feet, but as it's gonna strike, it's gonna kind of like not be able to swing, kind of fake it,
So
and
like-
just stand there.
Okay.
So, like...
It's like,
So-
oh no. Okay.
Yeah,
You can do
but
that.
that's my.
Chihuahua
I need to choose my
square?
action.
Okay.
That's what's
Also
gonna
go towards.
Shut
Yeah.
up.
Okay, so now
34
you're
feet
6.
down.
So now you're at the bottom.
Bottom.
So you feel it is pretty dark down here because there's it gets
Is it
darker
dark?
as you go down. It is sand. It appears to be sand.
Oh, so
Yeah. Sand, like a light layer of sand over like just rock.
can I use? Can we like talk to each other and hear each other?
Not 60
Probably
feet.
not.
Not 60 feet away, no.
Oh, but closer.
Yeah, sound does travel a little bit.
We just hear flump like.
Well, I was gonna say like we should probably split up.
Fine.
That's the end of your turn?
Yes.
Great. Blitz, it's your turn.
Okay, so if something is labeled as a bonus action, but I want to do 2 bonus actions, can I do one as an action?
No.
Okay, great. Why is Sanctuary a bonus action? That's stupid. Fine.
I just realized you can attack something. Sanctuary. Attack something. Sanctuary. Attack something. Sanctuary.
I really don't know here. Behind it, I will cast Shatter.
Okay. Great. Yeah, you can position it behind so it doesn't hit anybody.
So
That is a save.
yeah, I don't remember what Shatter is. I think it's Dex. Constitution. That's not good.
Oh. Great. 19.
Yeah, that saves.
Good. So it takes half.
It takes half. Yeah.
Awesome.
So yeah, it'll take 7 thunder damage.
7 thunder
Wasted a
damage.
second level spell slot.
So you see like these ripples in the water as this like hits behind this thing, but it appears to be relatively unaffected as it made it safe.
Then as a bonus action, I will shield bash it.
Okay. Again, does that do anything? What does that do?
It's a shove.
It's a shove.
I'm
How many feet does it move back?
I don't know.
5?
5 feet.
Probably, most likely.
Since he moved a foot or more without teleporting, he's gonna take 2d6 slashing damage from
That's what you had me
operating.
shield dash for?
Yes.
For 2d6?
It's
What were you gonna do as a bonus action?
How much damage you
Make
did?
sure he doesn't get freaking wrecked. Are you kidding me?
No, it's better than nothing. That's 9.
I like it. I do like it. As you
Hey, it's a
shove
good
this
combo.
thing.
not
Yeah,
bad.
as you
if you
shove
just
this thing
keep
back.
doing that, he's gonna keep taking it.
That's fair.
He has to spend an entire action
Does he
to
get a
get
save
those
on that
off.
every turn? Or
No, he has to
take
spend
an
an action to get those off.
Yeah, great.
If he
Can
doesn't,
I take a...
if he doesn't, he's
Attack
gonna
of
keep
opportunity.
taking that.
That actually has to
No.
be not
Yeah,
force
I know.
movement.
So,
Yeah.
it's pretty good.
But yeah, as you shove this thing like right in like the
Bonus action
jaw,
shove is pretty
it is like pushed back through the water, and these thorns like tighten into its eye, and you see them like sink in. It's gonna take 9 piercing.
Okay, that's okay.
9 poison.
I have an idea
9 slash.
of what to do for my next turn.
Great.
using it.
That's what I'm saying. If you keep pushing, he's gonna keep taking.
You shove them.
Great. That's the end of your turn, please.
Yep, end of my turn. Worthless second level spell.
All right, this
Gonna kill
thing is
myself.
going to take a legendary
combo.
action.
Honk.
Ew.
Honk.
Arendelle, I need you to make a wisdom save.
I believe in you.
Oh,
Natural
that's good.
20.
Natural 20. So you see similar. It appears to be like this, just like gray, gray ray that comes out of this thing's eye stalk, and it appears to be the same one that attacked Blanc, but you resist it and do not feel its effects.
Stare him down.
Great. That is its legendary action. Cash, it's your turn.
Cool. Now that nobody's within 5 feet of it, I'm going to cast Ice Knife.
There are. Oh, you're right.
I shoved it.
Yo.
Dude,
So-
let's just
Told you.
chat.
Yes,
I
yes,
told you it's
yes.
good.
You were right.
How big is this thing?
There's-
Let's just went. Anyway.
Giga chat.
You were. Yeah, it's a large creature.
I told you to trust me, Blitz.
That's a 22 to hit.
That hits. Yeah, and it has to make a save.
A dex save for me, please.
Alright, okay. And I have an idea for next year.
13.
No!
Oh yeah.
So it's gonna. I'm sorry, I fucked it up. So it's gonna take 14 damage.
Nice.
14. What kind of damage?
Ice.
Is it all cold? Or it's
Or
cold
yeah,
and piercing.
piercing and cold.
Great. 14.
Yes. And because it was a cold spell, Frost of Khania happens. So
Great.
my eyes
So
start
you
glowing
see,
and my
you
skin
see
looks
Kasha.
Whoa.
Cool. Can't see my
what?
skin, but
Her eyes
Bruh.
glow like this icy blue as she opens them,
Through the mask.
and
It's just
her-
a mask.
yeah, the mask is
yeah, through the mask,
Oh,
like
cool.
this icy blue.
Yo, that's sick.
And her skin has like this frosty aura
Her skin that you
that
can't see.
emanates around her.
Yeah.
She is under the
She has
water,
an
so
aura,
the
though.
robes kind of like float
What does it
around.
do?
Cold.
Yeah, cold.
Just like an effect.
Cold.
Yeah. If anyone tries
Does
to
the water freeze around it?
Oh, hey.
melee
Yeah, and the
at
water,
me-
like you see, like crystals,
Yeah,
like
it
start
hurts.
to.
Oh, that's sick.
Damien, it's your
I
turn.
did,
Oh.
I did just take
Damien.
Shooty.
Great.
Hey, you didn't take
Crit
any
it.
damage yet.
Old Faithful.
I made it.
16 again.
16 hits.
Yeah, we're actually.
Oh, there
Kinda
you
going
go,
on.
baby.
for
12.
you.
Yeah,
Sorry.
fuck you.
Piercing damage.
You got a nat 20 on that save. I've rolled like 3.
You're no longer within melee.
And
I don't think.
Yeah, you
unless,
are no
unless
longer.
it moves, but
It's most
Oh, I
likely
guess
gonna
so.
move forward again. It'll take that damage again.
that's true.
Or it could.
what?
If it moves forward, it'll take that damage
I
again.
know.
It is pretty. That's 4d6 plus Kasha got to do her thing.
It's pretty lit, I'm telling you.
I would say that is a really good. Actually, now that I'm
That
thinking of
worked
it,
out pretty well.
really good.
Yeah, worthwhile.
I'd give you inspiration if you didn't already have
It was his
two.
idea.
It was.
Right.
But,
I don't have any more inspiration
That's
to give
alright.
out.
And that'll just be my turn.
Great.
Don't worry, if you use an
Well, I
action to
forgot
get out
I
of
have
it,
inspiration.
I'll just do it again.
It's going to take a legendary action here.
to get out.
Can the legendary actions hit the mouse?
What?
Can the legendary actions hit?
They could. It's been targeting the melee attackers at the moment.
They're all the
And
same
it is in
distance.
melee as well.
Yeah, they're all the same
If you give
Great.
that to the...
Why am I
So yes, so I will include that in the roll. I've been rolling a d6, but no, there's 4.
No, there's 4.
Great.
Oh!
I'm rolling, I guess, really crap on the just like guessing die. Great.
How are
Okay.
you looking right now? Oh, here you go.
I'm okay. I mean, I still got more health than you.
Where's that?
At max.
If he moves close, 2d6 bonus action push.
Oh, that's not good. Make a Constitution save for it, which you do not automatically fail.
Or instantly
do it.
die.
Death ray.
Yeah, you're good at this.
20. Not
Yeah.
natural.
Okay, yeah. So you save,
Thank God.
but you still take half of the damage.
I take a quarter of the damage action.
Oh, yeah.
Unless
Unless.
it's psychic. Which, I mean, it could be.
Okay, so that is halved. That is 23 necrotic damage.
So that's
So halved again is only 11.
Are you telling me at full damage that would have been 44?
46.
40.
If you did that to me, I'd be freaking dead, bro.
Cool.
Me too.
So as you see this like red beam like shoot out of one of the eyes that is already attacking you,
Sheesh.
this like you feel your body almost like a flash of red energy like surrounds you, and then like dissipates. Yeah. Aaron deals with you.
Cool.
All right. Well,
I'm getting fucked.
considering how I'm right there,
I'm honestly rolling right now.
I know.
can anybody take a wild guess as to what I'm about to do?
Hit it.
Boogie.
Hit it.
Pokey pokey.
I still get sneak attack, right? Because I got my homies. Yeah. All right.
The homies.
Does she have her homies?
Homies in the crib.
9.
9 does not hit.
No.
All right.
Unfortunately.
Like, does she have her homies? But also didn't hit it.
What?
But it got 5 feet back right
Would that still give sneak attack?
because there's no one within 5 feet.
Doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter, but you're right. No one is within 5 feet.
No, well, I didn't hit anyway, so.
That's good.
Blomp, it is your turn.
I'm gonna roll.
Please save.
And this is wisdom. Right?
Wisdom.
Does an 11?
11 does not.
Can I give him advantage?
I'm gonna use my perspective.
If you
Do you
only-
have
Yes!
inspiration?
I do.
Oh.
Give me that rock.
Oh wait.
If only.
Go ahead and roll.
God. 18.
18 saves.
Yes, finally.
You are no longer paralyzed. So you feel this gray wave, just like you finally managed to overcome it. Great. You are still slowed. So you cannot take reactions. You get a bonus action or an action.
Okay.
And you have half the speed.
Okay. So could I just?
And it is 5 feet.
Yeah. Is it safe to assume that I'm still raging, or would I have to? Okay. Cool. I'm gonna just attack with the great axe.
Great. So you're gonna swim forward 5
Yep.
feet.
Yes.
And you're on the far side. Great.
21.
21 hits.
Cool. Where's the 12? That is just 13 slashing damage.
Great. Great. Cool. That's the end of your turn.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. So this thing is going to now move forward. So Blomp is on the outside. So it's going to just like shift around here. So it doesn't provoke an attack of opportunity to you. But to get into melee with the 3, because of kind of Malik that were right here, as well as Blomp on the side, it is going to take that damage.
Yes!
Oh, you roll it. Yeah.
7 slashing damage.
Great.
This arrow's good.
Great. So yeah, as the thorns once again tighten, you see like a blood like spurt out of the eye and like start to like float in the water. It is this guy's turn. Okay, so who's right in front of it? So Malik's clone, Blitz, Arendelle, and Blom.
Correct.
Great.
The cool set
If
at
I
the
get
table. No!
All 3, Blake?
I have a strange feeling.
I roll 2 with one person, and it's going to use the other one on the other person. Great. So it is going to focus its attacks on Blomp.
So nice for tanking.
How rough is Blump looking?
I'm looking.
He's literally.
Oh,
like,
it is also going to shift its cone of blindness, where only Blomp and Malik are not in your back. So you 3 are in the cone of blindness. So make a Constitution save.
Again? Bruh.
Well, it's gonna be awkward if you fail.
It's literally like a lance.
Ooh. I think it's the DC 14.
14, homie.
What is this?
Constitution.
Oh, 14.
Oh, we all
They all got 14.
Wait, they're all
You
fail or we all succeed?
all succeed.
Yes!
That's good, because you said you were gonna kill yourself if you got blinded
I was
again.
actually just...
That's a 2.
Great.
Well,
Okay, so that is so the blindness kind of like you kind of are used to it by this point. It is going to bite you, Blomp,
Yeah, arrows unbreakable.
which is a natural 18.
Yep.
How
It's
is it?
also
This
gonna
thing's rolling
take-
crazy.
It's going to take its pincer at you, which is a natural 2.
Okay, so that doesn't hit.
Well, it's
At least,
15
at the
total.
very
Okay.
least.
It like brings this jaw up and strikes down at you. That is 9 piercing damage.
Okay.
Half to 4.
Yeah.
And the pincer does not hit. Arendelle, it's going to take a pincer at you.
Okay.
That is
help
a
you out.
17 to hit.
Double next turn, pretty much.
It's our combo move, bro.
Actually,
That is
it's a pretty good.
It's good.
That is
Yeah.
11 slashing damage as it
Lasts for a minute.
it takes its claw-like claw and grabs around your body.
It's good.
Great. That is the end of this thing's
I
turn.
want to learn clock moves just right.
Malik, it's your turn.
So I see this thing just hammering Blomp every single time, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna change the illusion to be Blomp instead.
Okay.
I'm gonna like this is gonna
Great
work.
idea.
It like you see like the form of Malik like drop and then like Belong comes up. Yeah.
Ooh, let's have another.
And it, I get, yeah. But that's pretty much it from action. I'm gonna walk exactly under it,
Okay, great.
so 30 feet.
Okay, so you swim to where you were 30 feet under.
Yeah.
Great.
Or 60 feet under it.
60 feet under.
Yeah.
You're correct. Great.
Cool.
It is going to take a legendary action as it sees this thing like magically like transform. It is going to like turn, and one of the beams is going to go down. You see it as the blue spiraling beam, and just go straight through the form of fake Blomf.
Fake Blomf!
That is the end of its turn. Blitz, it's your turn.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Did you you need to make a dex save at the end of your turn for slowness?
Oh, should I do that?
Yeah. You can do
Okay.
Can I do gust of wind? Do you think like
it. It would cause a current under the water.
would it be strong enough to?
It would be strong enough to do whatever gust of wind usually does.
Okay, so gust of wind is
Unless there are certain conditions, which I don't think there are.
Katie, wasn't
A
Gust
12
of
does
Wind
not succeed.
that
You're still
one
slow.
spell?
The only
that
spell you
like,
use.
Yeah.
Only
Okay.
then I'm
Just
After
you were playing a Tempest
Um,
Cleric in the desert.
in a desert.
I'm going to basically take my sword and guiding bolt it in the face.
Okay. You are within 5 feet.
Yeah, does that
We'll
that's
have
disadvantage?
We'll have disadvantage.
Oh, good for me.
Nice.
So natural 2 and natural 20, so that's awesome.
That's good.
Good.
Well,
You miss. You do have 2 inspiration rocks. If I want to remind you, I don't know if you want to use it for
Oh.
this, but
No,
that
no,
does
no.
use a spell slot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those are for
Ooh,
that
homie.
Is that a hit or miss, basically?
That's a miss.
I guess it.
I'm
Yeah.
saying like
Yeah,
Guiding
do
bolt
any-
isn't
I guess
attack.
no,
Miss
because
that.
yeah,
It's an attack.
Okay.
you know the plan.
I just don't want to fail
Yes.
that. Do I just do another
Wow.
disadvantage roll?
No, you just roll.
Okay.
You
Whoa.
just take this roll.
Come on, baby.
Ooh, baby.
Natural 20.
Natural 20. Perfect.
Do
So
you get
as
crit damage with that?
yeah, you do.
Okay.
As you
Nice.
like hold on to your pendant from Valkyr, this lightning bolt, and close your eyes and just kind of trust him. As you feel it, your sword start to go wide, you close your eyes and trust him, and the bolt strikes true, like right in the pupil.
Nice.
Roll damage.
And
Oh
that's
my
really
god.
good. 17 times 2. So
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, no,
okay.
that is great. 34
34.
radiant damage.
There's our cleric.
Yeah.
Ah, nice.
and next attack has advantage on it. And I will, as a bonus action, propel myself in 45 feet and shield back.
So as you kind of like kick off Blomf and like propel with the shield, it is like bashed backwards, and it is going to take
You know
that
the deal.
damage.
You know the
9 slashing
Sweet.
damage.
pretty good.
Sweet. Sweet.
That's like
From the back,
Little
I'm
big
like,
boy damage.
yes, the
That's
combo.
like
what
a lot
is
of
it?
damage.
43 damage
combo
on one
blitz.
turn?
43 damage.
Period.
Pretty
Okay.
much, sort of, kind of.
How's he looking? Did he get
He looks. There's a lot of wounds in this guy. He looks
Pretty rough.
decently rough.
Okay.
Great. Blitz, that's the end of your turn.
Yes.
Great. Cash, that's you.
I'm going to cast Snaillock Snowball Swarm. So you're gonna need to make me a dex save.
Great.
I'm getting spammed with emails.
Snylock's Snowball.
Is it
University
Snylock's?
bookstore.
That makes more sense.
That is a natural 1.
You punk! Does that mean it does?
Does
no.
not.
Okay, never mind.
Get
Why did I? 5. So 8. It's cold damage.
I'm glad I used that advantage.
8 cold damage.
That could have been better, but it's fine.
Great. And is there any like other effects?
You see, it's a nice spell.
Are you using it is cold damage? So once again, your eyes kind of stay this icy blue because I believe that lasts one turn.
It's pretty sick.
Right.
But
that was another.
reoccurs. Great. That was 8. You said?
I just want to know what the audience is seeing right now.
Yeah,
Just
you see, like as this is happening, like cheers from the audience happen. You see, like things are like being like thrown into the top of the like water of the arena. Just like like some like flagons and stuff. Some of the stuff like sinks. But a lot of it just kind of like floats at the top. You see like a few like gold and silver pieces like float by you on the way by.
Deck save.
Wait, the top is open?
The top is open water. Yeah.
It's like
I'm
SeaWorld.
gonna see it. Oh wait.
Yeah.
We're just at SeaWorld.
Glass.
We're the exhibit at SeaWorld.
Great. That's your turn?
Yeah, let's see my turn.
Great. Damien, it is your turn.
You know the drill.
I do know the drill.
Shooty.
Has advantage too.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah.
16.
Yes, you.
You've only rolled 16s against it.
Well, I rolled a 4.
Weighted dice,
and
weighted
then-
dice.
And then, these aren't even the weighted ones.
I know.
Alright. So you take 7 piercing damage.
Yeah!
And,
As an arrow like slowly moves through the water. And,
how
like,
rough does
strikes
it look?
Looks decently rough.
I don't think I'm gonna need my action search for anything else. I'm kind of chilling. Yeah, I'll just burn it.
Great.
Do it.
Attack again.
So as you like in this like blinding fast movement, like draw another arrow from your quiver.
26.
26 hits.
Even better.
Brr, 6 damage. And that's my turn.
Great. So as you like
Next one's gonna be
unload
5.
2 arrows into this thing and like 1-2 like strikes it right in the scales. It is going to take a legendary action. It is going to attack.
I'm saying, this is what I should be doing every battle.
Yeah.
This
Just
is
run.
pretty- Grappling arrow. Shield bash. Shield bash. Shield bash.
It is going to attack
It's so
Arendelle
good. Why have we never done
with
this?
Of course, I put up Shield of Faith, and then they don't decide to attack me.
You're in all these rolls. You just have
I
not been
know.
attacked.
Just funny.
They only attack.
It is
Funny.
the same gray energy that had first seen Blanc. So I need
Oh,
you
shit.
I need to make a wisdom save.
I think this is the necrotic one.
No, the one that had first affected Blanc.
So the one that paralyzed me.
10 does not succeed. So you are paralyzed.
Okay, at least
Said
I'm
like,
not.
said like that.
So you like
Ben Shapiro.
yeah, I did
So
it
you
did.
are paralyzed.
So
So
you
you're
are
right. So hypothetically, you are
great. So you are just kind of like stuck floating in the water. It is your turn.
All right, wisdom save.
Wisdom save.
save.
Wisdom
Wisdom
save.
save.
You can do it.
That's actually a not that
Well,
one.
a natural 2,
So
but a
this
1.
beam like like
Almost a
holds
20.
you in the water. You do not succeed. That is the end of your turn.
Epic.
Blanc, it's your turn.
I'm gonna attack with the great axe again.
Great.
I'm gonna do.
He's not a slow motion anymore.
I'm
No.
gonna use
Oh, wait.
reckless
I
attack.
don't know.
Interesting.
Okay.
That is interessado.
A nat 20 and a nat 19.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Beat him up,
Yes,
beat him up,
we
beat him
need
up.
Cool.
Need that
So
glizzy
that's
damage.
We do.
Okay.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh.
So that's 20 plus 4. That's 24 plus 2. That's 26 slashing damage.
Oh my god.
That's epic.
Oh, sick.
Sheesh.
Don't you double your damage from the rage?
Not double. I just
You
add
just get a
2.
bonus.
I just have a plus 2
Did
to
you not
every.
double that on a
Oh.
crit?
No, I don't think.
I don't-
We double the dice roll.
Yeah,
That's
double
just
any
the
dice roll is not any modifiers.
Gotcha.
But if you roll like extra dice, then you would double.
Oh wait, I do actually roll extra dice.
Savage
Oh, 'cause
attack.
it's
Savage attacks. And that's just another d12.
Yeah, it is another damage dice, which is not as good on your greatsword as it is on
Yeah.
great axe.
Oh, just a 4. Do I double that?
Doubled as well. Oh wait, no, I'm sorry. That's because you got a crit.
Yeah.
So that would not be double.
Yeah. So that's just 4. So
It's a
that's
30.
Wow.
30
Hey.
damage, baby.
Wow.
Big boy damage.
Great, yeah. As
Yeah.
Waffle takes this, like, you see, he's still slowed. Make a dex save for me at the end of your turn.
yeah.
Actually. As it, like,
Yeah,
cuts
slow
through the
motion.
water, but then it just strikes, like, incredibly true to its target. It almost, like, aims better because you're in slow motion.
It takes you 10 seconds to do B slash.
Did you say it's just
You're
dex?
just,
Dex.
That's 12.
12 does not
Yeah.
save.
Dang, bro.
So you are still slowed.
crazy.
But apparently that doesn't matter so much. It is this thing's turn. It has Arendelle held, so it is going to attack him.
Get him. Well, don't.
Oh, uh-huh.
I didn't mean that.
One of them fell off, one of them was cocked.
Nice.
Great. 14.
Does it? That doesn't hit, but does it hit
No, it
because
doesn't
I'm
hit.
paralyzed?
Nope.
No.
It doesn't hit.
Misses.
Yeah.
Doesn't hit.
You rolled crap both times. Okay, like 22
It hits.
and
It's okay, guys.
a natural 20, which doesn't matter because it already crits.
Wait.
Don't worry, guys. The brambles are still.
I have
double
18
crit?
HP.
As you all were
Probably
pushing
have to
for
go
it?
down.
Would you like me to still do
No,
double
no,
crits?
no, no, it's okay,
Oh.
really.
Oh, you don't want double crits in this game?
No,
Alright,
it's
okay. The first one is 22.
I'm down.
Oh. Oh wait, what?
Wait.
Oh.
Wait.
Oh
Wait.
no.
Wait.
Only one of them hit, right? Though.
No.
No.
Two of them hit.
2 out of 3.
And they're
Wait a
both
minute.
crits.
When I shield bashed it, it went back 5 feet, so it would have had to move.
It did have to
attack.
move forward. It does take 2d6, you're right.
Kills it.
Maybe that does it.
9.
Revenge.
Tell me how I don't do this.
Yeah. Tell me.
Wait, so if it does like.
I swear if I this is.
So wait. So what would constitute an instant like
Really?
kill?
It has
What's
to do
right?
18 plus
Yeah.
39 damage. So. Right?
What's-
Has to do her max.
Yeah. It would have
Right.
to
Yeah,
be
we'd have to do it back. So the first one does 22 slashing damage.
Alright.
The second one does double.
35.
Oh.
So it has to
Does
57.
it actually didn't roll well? It does 16 slashing damage.
Okay, so you're good.
Is that
Alright,
two,
I'm-
two fails?
Death fails.
Yes.
2
Two
death.
fails
Yeah.
and a death save.
That's 2
Oh.
fails.
Not good.
Medic.
I can't stabilize you. I have a healer.
That is the end of its turn.
Yes. Help.
But if
That
you,
ain't
just want, if
good.
you just want like healing word or that'd be better.
Great. Malik, it's your turn.
Okay, like, I want you to know I'm only doing this because I need to get creative on this one. So, I'm directly below it, right? And I spent like 3 turns getting here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, what are you doing?
Yes.
Yes. So now, we use sheep water to make a sculpture of sorts. The top is like a 4-way pyramid. That's half of the height. That's 3.5 feet. And then the bottom is just a ball. I'm gonna make it hollow,
Bruh.
so it's gonna shoot up towards this thing.
Do its ball.
Oh.
I see what you're saying. So you're making like a bubble of sorts
Yeah, with the
With, like,
pointed
with a pointed head that will shoot up. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. How large is that?
What?
How large? Is it?
5.
I can make it inside of a 5x5.
Okay.
cube.
So it's like okay. So it's great. So the dimensions. Great.
It's
So about 25 cubic.
Uh,
meter.
Great. Okay.
Yeah.
So you're shaping water to do that.
yes.
Great. Roll Arcana with advantage, please.
Okay.
That's really cool, actually.
I mean, I couldn't do it.
Gotta be creative.
Gotta be creative.
Oh. Okay.
Actually, 19.
19. So as you like create this shape watered like bubble spike at the bottom of this tank, you like almost like press it down with all this pressure, and then it shoots up into like right into the jaw of this thing.
Oh, shoot.
I guess I will roll the damage.
Did you freeze
for
it?
you.
Yeah.
Or is it just a-
It's made of ice.
Cool.
It's
cool.
water.
It's just a bubble. Hello?
A bubble is with the
hell is that?
finger.
It's pretty creative.
Yeah,
Yeah, actually,
Okay, well I rolled max on every die that I just rolled. So it does it does 15 cold damage
Oh, wow.
Nanda
okay.
desu ka?
and 6 piercing damage.
Nice.
Nani?
Nice.
So that is 21 damage.
Oh, nice, Malik.
So as you shoot this like spiked like frozen bubble up, it like pierces into its jaw and it like hinges the jaw closed. And it like as it like comes out, it like bleeds like a spurt of blood down into the wall.
Nice.
Yeah.
Great, that's the end of your turn. Yeah, Malik.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm in
Just like
position.
vibing in
I know
Bikini
Blitz has all the
Bottom.
inspiration, but I'll give you inspiration for that one.
Yeah.
I only have one at this point.
You have one, but you have my coin.
Yes.
speaking of Blitz, it is your turn, and you
Okay,
have a
so-
friend down, very down.
So-
some would say.
Very.
I guess-
Someone.
I guess I can move
Blitz.
to her without provoking an opportunity attack, correct?
Yeah, you're right next to her.
Okay, so I will use my action because I still want my bonus action, so I'm not going to healing word. I will use my bonus or my action to cure wounds. Where's
Okay.
my D8?
Good. What's that good?
I don't have to like re.
Yo, Max.
Max health 12 health. You get 12 health back, and you're up. And bonus action.
Shield bash. Okay, and this
You
thing
know
goes
what that
back.
is?
Yeah.
Brr, 5.
I mean anything really.
Yeah,
matters.
it's passive damage.
As a bonus action, and
damage.
because
Don't worry,
I'm a
Blake.
friend,
Don't worry,
I'll
Blake.
take
Just tell me
that.
when a minute has passed, and then we're good.
Okay, and this is 10 turns.
Right.
Okay.
So it'll probably be.
So it's,
and
yeah, probably.
that will end my turn.
Great. It is going to take a legendary action. You are still paralyzed, by the way.
Tough.
It is going to take a legendary action against. Yeah, I guess it's going to take a legendary action against Blom.
Say psych right now.
You get advantage too.
What?
You get advantage.
Nope, it's actually a save.
Oh, never mind.
Never mind.
It is
Never
going to
mind.
be. Yeah, it is going to be a Constitution save.
Perfect. Perfection even. 23.
Nice.
23
even.
saves, so you are once again going to take half of this damage.
Oh.
Okay. 72.
I might go down actually.
It's half-half. You take 40.
What's a psychic?
So halved, you take 21 necrotic damage, so you take 10 necrotic.
All right, so I am looking pretty weak, like beat
Nice
up.
guys.
As this red beam strikes.
Well, you must have taken like 100 damage.
Great.
I think so.
Cash,
I
it is your
actually
turn.
think so.
I'm gonna cast Ice Knife at the second level.
Great. Yeah, it is far
We
back.
should actually be grateful that it's only going after you because
Yeah.
it's doing a quarter of the damage.
Yeah,
that it
no,
would
that's
usually
true.
be, Like
Yeah,
most
because
of
you
the
have
time.
good constitution and yeah,
14 hit.
14 does not hit.
You still have to make me a dex save.
Because it blow up.
Natural 19.
Gosh,
You blow up,
diddly darn it. That was a really lame turn, and I wasted a second level spell.
Tough.
Really tough.
Tough feat.
Not that.
That's kind of
Damien,
what
it's your
I
turn.
do.
Alright.
That's gonna be really.
Natural 20.
Oh!
Yo.
Yes. Wait, what are you doing?
Especially good. at
Shooting it.
Oh. Why would I assume anything?
Nah, I'm just shooting.
What else? Why would I do
What do
anything
you
different?
think of?
Okay, pretty juicy. Okay, 12 plus 16 piercing damage. Not plus 16.
I was
16 total.
Okay, great.
And then I'll be
This
like,
thing is looking rough.
be like,
Yes.
that was pretty cool. End of my turn.
Okay, great. As you you're getting more used to the way these arrows travel in the water, and this one does like a perfect spiral right into the center of its large glowing eye.
Big eye.
This man's poor eyeball.
Great. It is
All
going
of
to
my
take
shots are
a
going to this
legendary action. You can see it is getting more and more desperate.
Not.
Oh, you want to play that way?
That'd be fun. Like one other eye that we didn't see before it comes out.
Bro.
Kills Damien instantly.
60 feet away.
Start floating up.
Audience is like, yeah!
The audience throws their kids.
Great.
over.
Okay.
Texans.
Let's see. 1, 2, 3.
Well, you're
Blitz
doing
a
it.
rock inside the
Blitz,
water.
I need you to make a Constitution save.
No!
No.
You got this, boo.
Got it.
8.
8 fails.
You need to push
Wait, so you can take max damage?
You're gonna take all that damage.
Yes! Can't wait to take 42. Gonna kill myself.
Oh my god. Well, really well so far.
If you take 60, you're just.
Oh, really? And you haven't taken any damage yet.
Watch me go down first hit. That'd be hilarious.
Oh my god, it rolled amazing.
Don't worry, just be alive enough to push
That
it.
is-
Simply don't.
That is 51 necrotic damage.
Oh my god!
Ah.
He
I
was down.
9 damage away from
From like
From
from
fully dying in one
I am
turn.
down in 1 hit.
As this red... Blomp has been taking that damage, insanely, but that is, a massive amount of damage he's been taking. This red beam just, hits you, You're caught off guard because this thing hasn't struck you, but the eye, turns towards you, this little eye stalk at the top, and just this red, piercing beam, hits you, right in the chest, and you're just, your whole body is, you're, in shock as this thing just, courses through your veins. and you go down.
I would have taken 12 damage from that. if you
Yeah. And you start to float towards. You start to float towards the circle.
He floats about like twice as fast as any of us can.
That was an
You floated 60 feet per second.
Well,
Which
would it be
technically the
10
movement
feet
was-
a second.
I'm sorry, 10 feet a second, 60 feet per turn. 60 feet a second. Yeah, you astral project out of the arena.
Take 9 damage from the ceiling.
Great, so that technically happens at the start of your turn.
So wait, it resets, right? So like, if I
I believe.
If he takes 9 damage, he doesn't just die, right?
Correct.
I believe
Okay.
you need 30. If you take 30.
Yeah, you need to take 30. That is correct.
Just get an attack of opportunity.
It's a good question.
No,
As
if it's not willing movement, you
Okay.
don't get an
Okay. He's jetting.
Great.
quite
Aaron Deal, it's your turn.
You're paralyzed.
Okay, I can't do anything, but because he's like up at the ceiling, he's not gonna
So
get
make a
like
save against being paralyzed first.
he's not gonna get hit.
no, I'm not gonna get
again.
wrecked. I shouldn't get wrecked.
Actually, it worked out pretty well there.
8.
8,
Yeah,
you're
that's
still
good.
paralyzed.
Cool. Well, there we go.
Great.
Dang, that sucks. We need to kill this
Is it
The
thing.
me?
beholder's like, never seen that before.
I don't know.
It looks pretty majestic actually. As you see like the light of the arena, like kind of like in like a
Spotlight.
from the top.
I hate that I died in one
It's
hit.
like you were
Ugh.
going towards the top. Yeah.
You're gonna come. All
There's
the
no
people.
one.
in the
Let's
audience
say-
are gonna
man,
be
this
So
like,
you're
It's
still
going really
paralyzed.
well right
Blomp,
now.
it's your turn.
Okay, I'm just gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna do a reckless attack, great axe,
Great.
slash.
Why does no one else have a healing spell at all?
I have dancing lights.
I don't really. I don't.
That's a nat
I don't
18.
think I get
Nat
that.
18
Oh,
hits.
That's juicy.
That's why
Juicy,
like a
slap
ball
it,
with
slap
you.
it.
That's juice.
Come on.
How juicy.
Max damage.
Oh my
That's
god,
juicy.
that's
So
juice.
that's
He's not. He's over.
Maybe.
16 plus 2, that's 18. Slashing damage.
Get him.
Great. He looks insanely rough. As you like,
touch him, don't
like
touch
just
him.
like
Blow
just
air on
like
him.
create like a scar
Someone push
almost
him.
through this center eye. That's gotta hurt.
Finish him off.
It is his turn though. And as you see, he is like starting to like he's very much on the defensive. Rather than move back towards you guys, he is going to retreat. Still gonna take the damage. Still gonna take the damage.
How much damage?
3 and Blomp gets an attack of opportunity.
Yes!
Yes, destroy
Slaughter
it.
him.
Alright.
Do you still have reckless attack up? Does that count?
Can I still reckless attack him?
I don't know.
As an
Actually, it
opportunity.
I believe it like lasts the whole turn, so I think it's all your attacks. Maybe.
Advantage on melee weapon attack rolls using strength during turn.
You're slowed. You can't take reactions. Make a dex save to see if you're still slowed at the end of your turn.
Yeah. Recon.
4, that means
Okay, so you cannot take reactions.
Oh, okay.
Don't worry,
I
guys.
got this guy.
He took 3 damage from my
Great,
bramble.
great.
Yes.
So, both of its eyes point to
No, I want the
you're
brambles to
gone.
kill it so bad.
So,
I want the brambles to kill it.
so one at
20, I get up.
Arendelle and one at Blanc.
I might go.
Amazing.
Once again on the defensive. I need you both to make what's Constitution.
I really
Yes,
want
okay.
that to happen. If I could roll one more nat 20,
No,
my
Blanc, what'd you roll?
This is
Ooh, Blanc rolled bad.
Oh no, wait,
no.
what?
Did you roll?
Uh-oh.
I rolled a 3,
High five,
a
me too.
nat 3, which is
Wait,
still
nat
an
threes.
8, but I
Both-
didn't
Yeah.
save.
Does not
5.
save.
Oh, is this
Oh.
red beam?
Is this red?
It is the
beam?
red beam for both of you.
So I think we're both gonna go down.
Oh!
Well,
Yeah,
go
it-
down. If she
I
takes
just
like
hope
40
I don't.
damage.
Yeah, I hope I don't. If I
Actually,
take
52.
51 damage, I am
that
dead.
exactly-
That's
So you
exactly
took
how much damage I took.
You took 51.
Yeah,
What'd you say?
she needs 50.
If I
she
take
takes 51
51 damage,
Yeah.
I'm
To
dead.
die.
It probably won't do that because it
That was-
rolled
that
like
was really
almost
Shut
max.
up! Roll it.
Yeah.
This is epic, dude.
We shouldn't tell Blake our HP when he's doing this.
Yeah, I don't.
That is 38 necrotic damage against Arendelle. Oh, thank God! I just went down like negative 21. Like, and against you, Blomp.
What do you think the range is on that thing? Because I'm getting scared.
I'm good.
You're like on the floor. You're like.
Yeah, you're pretty far.
You're down there just like.
That is 39 necrotic damage.
So Blomp is reduced to 0 hit points. So relentless with the relentless endurance, he goes back up to 1.
Oh!
Okay.
Okay.
That might be clutch.
That's so
Yeah,
good.
that's
I just imagine you dying and then be like,
Just kidding, I forgot.
So as these two
Okay,
beams,
bro.
this thing
He
is,
just
I mean,
fakes it
it's
every
very
time,
much
like-
on the, it's retreating. It is currently retreating from you all, as it looks like
It wants a button.
very severe. I know, like it would press a button if it could right now. As these things take both of you down, and you like,
We're at-
you feel your gills fill up
Guys,
with
half of the
oxygen
party is
once
down.
again
Are we
as you
gonna
come
press the
back
button?
up.
No.
Great. Okay. That it is Malik's turn.
He didn't move. He's still above me.
He moved back. He moved
I
back.
spike yet again.
He's about 30 feet back.
I can go 30 feet.
Great.
Friend.
So you swim at the bottom,
I get into position. And then,
No way.
and you make another one. Go ahead and
Yeah,
roll
make
an
another
Arcana.
one.
That's so
Okay.
epic.
You like make a fist.
Make it shovel.
advantage still? Or no?
No, I just
Yeah,
gave
wait.
you advantage because it was cool.
Nice. Okay. Well, I can.
You
use
still have
advantage if I need
inspiration, so technically you can use it.
to. Okay, I'll use it.
Okay, great.
Natural 20.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
This might be the end.
Okay, I guess I'll roll the damage for you.
You see Malik like water bend up with the thing again.
Actually, none of us see that. Probably.
Yeah, all of you three are.
Yeah, we actually don't even know this.
No one knows where he went.
So you do 6 piercing damage and 44 cold damage.
What?
Oh, double?
Oh,
Go ahead and finish him off.
Yeah.
Sorry.
40. It's a fish on its spit right
Yeah,
now. It goes under him.
It is like it kebabs him. This frozen bubble just pierces.
Easy.
Like you can see where the first one had like penetrated his jaw. This one like sticks it to the roof of his mouth, and like you see it like come out through his eye, and like blood squirts out. As you can just see, like the whole pupil is like completely destroyed, and this thing like turns over like a goldfish, and it's
This wasn't that bad of a fight, actually.
it
Only us
floats
two went
up
down.
to the
That's pretty
surface,
So.
completely dead. You hear like
It's
silence,
pretty normal.
and then it like bobs up in the water, and then roars from the crowd. And you see, as you look up, as you look up,
3 turns of crap.
as you look up, you see that people are like all on their feet, all like stamping in the
Can we
audience.
swim to the top of the wave?
And
Can I roll a death
Can we
save
stand-
just in case I get a 20?
sure, roll a death
I
save.
just
Can we
I just want to
stand
be able
on
to
the
live in the
ice ball?
glory of the moment. It was a 13.
Oh, it looked like a
it
20.
kinda looked like a
It
20.
did look like a 20 from here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
But you
Could've
see,
lied.
Blitz is the
Yeah.
first one to get there. As he like pops out of the water, he floats and then pops out. But as one of you like grabs Arendelle and you all like start to swim to the
Can we
surface.
stand on the icicle?
Yeah, and the icicle as it floats, like there's little like yeah, like little
Arendelle and
surfaces.
Blitz are
floating.
just-
yeah,
As you like
did
hop
someone
on,
stabilize me?
a
Do I have
few
to
of
make
them.
death save?
let me. Can I stabilize?
Yeah,
people
I'll say you can
Okay,
stabilize both of them.
Okay.
Sweet.
Should I D4? When do I wake up?
Sure.
By the way,
Yeah.
I look like Muriel
One.
right now
I
because
do
I'm.
pretty good.
Yeah. As
Oh,
Arendelle
no.
died,
2 hours.
the blank slate of a person
Yeah.
returned. But as you all
That'll
like,
be fun
a
to
few of you
explain.
like hop onto this beholder type thing. A few of you hop onto Malik's icicles and kind of like wave to the crowd, and they are all just like cheering. They must have been like announced you before you had like entered the fight because they're like the Celestial Syndicate, Celestial Syndicate. As they're like cheering, it's like
sorry.
stomping up and down. And as you lay across this slain monster, that is where we're gonna take our break.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
That was a
Nice.
good
Good
fight.
session. Good
That was a good
session.
session.
What kind of encounter was that by chance? Like hard, deadly, what kind of?
That was
Deadly
so.
TPK.
I guess I don't know. It was like way above your challenge rating, but there is only one of it.
True.
Also, it was homebrewed, so I don't know the exact challenge rating. Homebrewed to some extent. It's called an Eye of the Deep. It's from an earlier edition. It's not a 5th edition.
Oh,
Cool.
Yeah. Great.
that's sick.
I'm gonna pick up there in the latter half of this session. Ooh, yay. Thank you so much for watching our heroes not die. Because Blomf tanked. You know how many times over you guys would have died
Yes.
if
Yeah.
Blomf would have
Yes.
taken that damage?
Well,
Anyway, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, because I know I did, go ahead and leave a like and let us know down below in the comments, and consider subscribing. And you can join our Discord to get access to like a really awesome community. There are memes there if you'd like to contribute to the memes. If you'd like to contribute to fan art or just look at fan art that other people have posted, it is
I
all
love
there on the
fan art. It's my
Discard.
favorite.
Or meet some other D&D nerds. It's really a great growing community. And if you're a really big, awesome D&D nerd, you can consider supporting us on Patreon. And that would help contribute to the awesome setup that we are already beginning to have. And maybe in the future, miniatures? Maybe, depending if you support us on Patreon, maybe. No, but anyway, that remains to be seen. But for now, thank you so much for watching, and we will see you next week. And as always, remember, friends who crit together, stick together. Bye-bye.